I believe we are live.
Whoa.
Hey there, Internet Land. It's our second session of the Friday Night RPGs. We're playing Savage Worlds. We're playing the Rifts. We've made some modifications to some characters. We did some planning, so we're a little bit late for the start tonight, but I think we're about ready to jump into it. Last time we played, the party was on the trail of the source of some chips that seemed a little strange, tracking them through the wilds of what used to be North America. Well, I guess probably still North America, right? But whatever. Look a little bit like here.
Wow.
And they're down here under Arkansas somewhere. And they just ran into some Atlantean slavers and handily defeated them in boom gun to man combat.
Missed.
Amongst the wreckage as cargo was the remains of a robot dog. What would you like to do now?
Can I pet that dog?
So, we were on the way somewhere specifically.
I think we were tracking.
I
was tracking where the chips came from, but then this is where I lost it, and then they rolled up on us.
Yeah, and one of the chips we have fits the dog.
We think. We don't know for sure.
You've got repair, don't you?
I have repair. I don't have electronics.
We've got chains.
But I don't think we should do it out in the open where we're at.
Well, I feel like with how advanced this dog looks technologically, that out in the open is better than inside a building.
I mean, to be fair,
if
it
this
also
goes
could just try
horribly
to
wrong,
murder us as soon as it wakes up.
And that's why I say we chain it. Because there were chains
this
on
metal dog.
Or I can work on it a bit and see.
There were chains on the thing that was shut
Jacob
down.
take the legs off.
I can work on it to make it not kill us when we turn it on. Also, the board itself was ripped out or like cut out. It's not a slam the thing back in, it turns on. It's going to be a couple hours of working on it before.
We can find a place to hunker down for the night. We've been.
What time of day is it?
What time of day do you want it to be?
Tree fitting.
Okay. It's middle of the afternoon.
Well, should probably start looking for somewhere to hang out for the evening. And then we can deal with that then. If anyone has any opposition.
Where do we-
open
where-
to hearing.
Do any of us know this area like at all?
I don't think so. I don't think I heard that from any of your backstories.
I don't know it. I don't know anything though.
And this is kind of the wilderness, too, so not a lot of people know very much about it.
Okay. So there's not going to be any sort of town nearby? Or
There are human settlements scattered about. They sort of pop up and get squished and pop up, but most people aren't super comfortable living in coalition territory. They get put to work, and it's just, hillbillies.
we could go find a settlement, scare them half to death because they'll probably think we're raiders, and ask if we can sleep there for the night.
I have an idea. We combine all the redneck villages and overthrow the coalition.
Yeah.
With the.
Are you talking about we're in the Arkansas-Texas area starting a standoff with the rest of the nation? Is that what you're referring to right
That's what
now?
I was talking about.
Yeah.
He's going to go shopping for some razor wire. I don't know.
Viva the revolution.
Are we on a road, or are we just did we just track them to the middle of nowhere? Are there any sorts of roads?
There are not really a lot of roads so much as there are worn paths.
Yeah. Okay.
Even the hover vehicles will tend to keep to these paths because there's no trees.
Okay. I mean, we could just follow one of these paths until we see like a structure of some sort.
I like structure. I'm not so much keyed up on the settlement thing because I don't think you two want to be anywhere near any sort of human settlement.
Well,
no, especially not in coalition territory.
We're not in coalition territory. We're staying
I'm
south.
not wanted. They just don't like me. These two are wanted.
Yeah, we're south of coalition territory.
yeah.
Yeah, but we're.
You guys aren't really liked by anybody. I was more like the people that aren't an absolute, monstrosity to most of society
I'm just big.
would do the talking to find a place where we could stay, and then
You're a robot. You can talk.
yeah, but you're a regular person too. You're not necessarily wanted
Yeah, but no, I'm disliked by the coalition.
but they won't know you have the glitter boy suit if you're not in the glitter boy suit
Where the hell's he gonna put it?
in the woods.
Behind a tree.
Like the Iron Giant.
That's
in the
pretty
road.
smart. I would keep it in the woods, and if
Yeah.
anyone stumbles across it, that sucks.
Just make sure to change the password. Yeah, just throw a little lock on it. Just a little,
I got some rope.
Handcuff it.
I don't
Nearest
know.
building thing, right?
Yeah.
I would like to follow a path.
Or we could just the wreckage of this floating guy that we just shot down, make it like
Make a
lean-to, and just stay here. He's already on fire, so there's our fire source.
That sounds even worse.
He's also already on fire.
Yeah, there's our fire source.
I personally would like to go along the path until we find a structure.
Let's take our motor. I'm still on the back of your motorcycle, so I
Yeah.
know where for me to
You're
go.
still riding on mine.
No.
Right.
So we're in agreement. We're gonna do that.
Yeah.
You're also a Terminator sprinting behind us, and you're you have skates.
He has his own
No,
one.
You have inline blades.
It's a trike.
Custom made. Custom cobbled together.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right. So who wants to make a notice check?
Not me.
Is anybody allowed to, or is it somebody needs to?
I'll make a notice check.
Anyone who wants to can.
I've got a D6.
No one needs to.
I'm willing to do
You
it.
can choose to fail.
I'll make
I'm
a notice
okay.
check.
What the heck?
Oh,
What the heck?
Somebody
So he's noticing.
17.
Wow.
You've done noticed.
Okay.
I would like to also notice. Still got a 10.
So, anybody who succeeded sees a rainbow arcing out over the path as you approach. An honest to goodness sort of sun shining through the sprinklers rainbow. Those of you who well exceeded see 4 tiny men in green suits
Leprechauns!
holding a gigantic flashlight behind a bush.
Please tell me about the leprechauns. Please
Okay.
tell me about the leprechauns.
I hunt monsters. Would I know what these are? Are these just small people, or
Roll.
Whoa.
I will give you information based on
It's
this.
just regular midgets that are trying to mess
Little
with
people.
Sorry, little people that are trying
Vertically
to mess.
challenged.
Vertically challenged people.
I saw a Facebook clip today. It was a Native American comedian. He said, "Do you know what the Native Americans call funny short people? Minnehaha."
That's pretty good.
He can say it because he's Native American. I can repeat it because it was funny.
Just because the song bleeps it doesn't mean I need to.
how do you feel about me rolling an occult about it?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, what?
An occult?
He's in a cult.
Okay, so 8. Yeah, these are fairies, and they are not to be screwed with.
Cool. Do I know enough about them to we could just go on by and not pay any mind to them, or do we need to do something about it?
Well, so you don't specifically know exactly that these are leprechauns,
right.
but just in general, don't piss them off, don't accept any food or drink from them, and don't mess up any of their stuff.
Did you talk about food?
I think we just go on our way. I don't think I'm going to mention that there's 4 small guys in a suit. In suits anywhere.
Damn it!
I'll just let them notice the rainbow. Because as soon as I mention that there's 4 small men in green suits, at least one of these heathens is going to want to fuck with it.
Oh yeah. That sucks.
You should have rolled a notice.
I doubt
too
they have
late?
any bounties on them, so I don't care.
Those two are the
Well, you
worst.
guys are going pretty fast. I mean, you're
That's
whipping
fair.
down the road.
Yeah.
I failed mine.
Okay.
I think passively I will have failed because I roll a d4, and that's just how that's going to be.
You got a 17 on his D4.
It's unlikely.
Listen.
Bottle of lightning.
God, that's my favorite key in Pills Guys. The bottle lightning. Oh yeah, I got it right here.
Okay, so we're cruising on by.
Yeah. There's a cruise on by. Don't want to mess with those.
God.
We're good. There's no reason to.
All right.
One got away. The encounter that
I
got
mean,
away.
they could be looking for their pile of gold that we could definitely
They
help
can
them
go
find.
to the other side of the rainbow that they are making.
We could get a pile of gold.
They are making a rainbow, hoping that somebody falls for it, so they can probably,
Rob us.
yeah.
They're gonna what?
Mist machine!
Wouldn't mind
All right.
that.
Assuming you can hit.
You like having just holes in the back of your
It's only a 4
Paddle.
minute.
So as the evening draws near, you do start to pick up the smells of evening fires. Somebody's cooking something. It smells pretty good.
It's the back of Micah.
Off the trail to the north.
Do you guys want to go to it? I mean, I take it we have the same structures. We're just smelling fires on the way.
Right.
Like that would be settlements.
Yeah. Might as well.
Or just, I mean, people in general. I probably should not lead the way, as they don't like me around anywhere. So,
I think Jacob should be the front.
we're the back. It has to be, because we're both wanted.
The ones that can track and smell are the ones that are not going to be leading us to the things that they're smelling.
Unfortunately,
Yes.
in this scenario, yes. Because I don't want to piss anybody off. It's about to be the middle of the night. I'd like to have somewhere to stay.
We need to get you guys some cloaks.
I mean,
I'm still a rat.
if you want me to go first, I can go first.
Yeah, let's let
How
you
tall
go
are you?
first.
I'm a good
Okay.
boy, dog boy.
Point in the direction.
Or?
Me and Mabel.
4 whole inches.
Okay, so you don't find much in the way of trails, but the brush is not too much to overcome either for your legs or for your bikes, and you head sort of in the direction of the smoke. It does come to a clearing. Large kept grass area in the middle of this grove of trees, beyond which you see several white picket fences and 1950s era houses
It's a cult.
in rows with an asphalt street running down the middle. There's a whole bunch of people sitting down to a meal at picnic tables with red and white thatched picnic
It's like
pots.
that scene in
Big Fish. That's exactly what I was envisioning was the scene in heaven in
Is that what
Big
this
Fish.
is?
Is this
Yeah,
too
it's-
good to be true? Because everything's just pristine in the middle of
Hey, just stay there for a while.
No, it's not shit. It's wilderness. This is the wild.
Yeah.
I thought
is
the
wild.
world was shit at this point.
The world is what you make it.
The world is always shit. But
Or never changes.
What's your outlook on life right now?
Easy.
Picket fences and a table, apparently.
So, yeah, as you come in, they hear the vehicles come rolling up, obviously, and a lot of people are sort of apprehensive, and several of the men from the village gather together, and they come walking forward with their hands up.
And then Justin walks
And
out.
I
of
blow
the
their hands off.
All
And
four.
Justin walks out on the forest, and then the guys slowly back away.
Howdy there! Welcome to Sunnyvale Parish.
Parish?
It's a parish.
uh-oh.
I'm not speaking.
Howdy.
Y'all come for supper?
Yes,
I think there's more shelter.
for the night.
Yeah. Somewhere not in the sticks.
Not just for the night, for the rest of us too.
Derek, you're smart. Don't do this.
Well,
Good boy, dog boy.
y'all don't mean no harm to us. We'd be happy to put you up for the night. Break some bread with you.
The delicious.
I mean you no harm.
Well, ain't that fine, fellas? Come on, sit down.
Do you have anything non-flammable for our...
Robot to eat.
He's not always on fire. He's only on fire when he wants to be.
Maybe
you
he
want
always
fire?
wants to be.
How do people react when those two finally decide to come out and are visible?
There's a lot of people are apprehensive, like especially like the elementary age kids. The little kids think you guys are awesome.
Well, we roll up looking like the Avengers.
Nobody's seething with hate, though, right?
Yeah.
It's all just caution.
Make a notice roll.
I'll make a notice roll.
Hey, guys.
What's up, guy?
How's it going?
Hey,
Doing good. Not so hot on mine.
do you guys have a bounty board here?
Oh, heavens
Look,
no!
look at that guy. Look at that guy.
We wouldn't have much to do with need any bounties.
I rolled a 6 on my notice for hate.
I rolled a 5.
Okay.
Do they hate me?
Nobody seems to hate you.
Okay, good.
There's a lot of very nervous people,
That's fair.
but nobody's got any weapons that you can see.
How does it feel to not be hated for once?
Well, I'm gonna go and get some food.
Yeah.
You don't have rations?
I'm just going to
Chill
start
out.
building a life here. This is the end of the campaign for Tinmere. This is where
They're pretty nice
This
here.
is where we end up for the rest of our days.
Why would you stop here? You're the only one
I
that's
would
like not
to
hated.
detect Arcana.
Okay.
Allows the recipient of the power to see and detect all supernatural persons, objects, or effects in the sight for 5 rounds. Invisible foes, enchantment on people or items, weird science on devices, and so on.
Okay. Give us a roll.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna go sit at one of the picnic tables.
Okay.
Just chill out.
Yeah, so they bring cornbread and corn on the cob and mutton.
So,
There's lemonade.
Heck yeah.
the exploding dice is a raise, right?
Every 4 over 4 is a raise. So
Because with a raise, I also know the general type of enchantment as well. Harmful, magic, miracles, etc.
okay.
Well, you rolled a 19.
So you got a couple of raises.
1 or 2, at least.
I can see
So
God.
it says here to be it's three raises
No,
exactly.
it says it right there, yeah.
Do you think God too stays in heaven for
That was-
fear of what He's
That was a
created?
kid's movie, bro.
Yeah.
It was like
That's
it's
what would
too,
be
yeah.
funny.
Followed. That's the same character that said that was then followed in a different
I
movie
think
by a
so.
character that said, "Did somebody
was a
ring the
success.
dingster?"
And then he lassos a massive robot. Same movie. He also fought giant thumbmen.
That was the first
That
one.
was the first
I thought that
one.
was the second one.
No,
No.
that was the first one.
And the one I was discussing with the ring the dingster, that was 3D.
No, yeah.
All right. What is everybody else doing?
I'm gonna chow down.
Okay.
Yep.
Wait, so
I'm going to eat
Robots?
my own ration. I'm not going to eat the food that they give. I'm going to eat stuff that I have.
Okay.
we briefly discussed this last time. Like, androids apparently still need to consume something, but it doesn't specify if it's food or what.
Right.
So do we just eat like normal people even though we're robots?
You
or-
can eat like normal people. You can also plug into the wall.
So,
Okay.
Wall
Do they have electricity here?
It's a 1950s home.
No, I could
You have a chemical engine that's able to consume carbs and burn them.
so
Your bender.
Fair enough. Alright, I guess I'll chow down on some cornbread.
noticing that,
Yes.
I am slowly walking away, backing away into the forest.
Okay.
You're not gonna
Ears
tell
down.
anybody anything?
I'm
Do I notice this?
I'm gone. I would definitely let you know that something's afoot, and then I'm backing away, not keeping
I'm gonna-
keeping my eye on the village.
If
and
I
going
see
back to the
him
forest.
freaking out,
As you tell me that there's something afoot, can you elaborate at all?
Terrified. No. Gone. Once we get to safety.
Had I started eating before you told me this?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. unfortunate news.
Darn.
I did say we should probably just get shelter, not food from here. So that was
Like, you see, ears lowered, I'm slouched, every hair in my body is raised, and I'm not, like, I'm keeping my eye on everything, but just slowly backing away where we came from.
Should we leave? You can speak. Should we get out of here?
Would you like to speak?
Okay.
Can I notice his lack of speaking?
seeing this whole is fucking kind of rolling a cult to see what the fuck's going on.
I'm gonna get on my bike.
You can.
Because I think if I...
Well, I don't know if I get on the bike. I want to get to the forest, like, out of here.
I'm not leaving my bike.
Well,
you
like, on the other side
look
of our
around,
bikes.
you don't see any occult symbols or any occult anythings.
I'm gonna hop on the bike. If you would like to hop on the bike with me.
I just want to get into the forest. I don't care. I'm getting away, and I'm hiking.
Well, since this is bad, I'm gonna get on the bike. I'm not gonna announce to everyone that it's bad, obviously, because that would kind of look not great.
Okay.
Because there's a million people here.
Yeah.
But I am going to very obviously walk to my bike and get on it and turn it on. Do with that what you guys would like to do, but that's what I'm gonna do.
I think I'd like to roll to notice if Good Boy Dog Boy is afraid.
I mean, you can notice that. You can also roll to
I'd
see
love
how
to
well
roll.
you notice that. But yeah, he's not hiding it, to my knowledge.
I'm not even trying to hide it from the people that are there. I am dipping the fuck out.
Are you getting on the bike with me? Or are you just leaving?
I'm already past the bike.
Okay.
Like, I'm hiding in the trees.
Is there anybody that's obviously a leader to this group?
Yeah. Yeah, the guy who is in the middle of the pack who has done most of the talking.
It's a pinwheels, Justin.
So, where is he in correlation to where I'm sitting?
Well, he's
Go away.
sitting down at the table next to you. I mean, same table you are, across from you.
Okay. So,
Do you have to sort
how
of...
long have you guys been here in the middle
I'll
of
send it to you.
the wilderness?
I've been here all my life. 3rd generation.
3rd generation, huh?
So while we get away from all this, I'm telling Razzmatazz is going on.
You just put it in the public Discord, you can.
Right now, I'm
I was
just
gonna
assuming that the weird hybrid animal people are just being weird hybrid animal people.
Okay. What brings you fellas into town?
Oh, you know, just traveling.
Good. Good. Staying safe.
I'm trying.
Good. It's a rough world out there.
It can be.
We here at Sunnyville Parish are very, very happy to have this community. We know it's not like this everywhere.
I gotta say, being out here, I'm surprised you guys don't have any issues.
Oh, everybody's got to have a protector, you know? Somebody you can rely on in times of trouble.
And who protects you guys?
Oh, you know, good fortune mostly.
Oh, you know.
Oh, you know.
In my experience, good fortune often runs out.
Well, it's been going on a long, long time. Before I was born, before my grandpappy was born.
Were
There
they
used to be a cave on this spot.
cave, huh?
Yeah. Called Beggar's Well. People would come from all around seeking curing and whatever else. We built the old town hall right over the top of it.
Interesting.
Why did you decide to build on a cave? It doesn't sound very structurally safe to do that.
Well, we wanted to mostly keep folk out, you know, keep the goodwill to ourselves. Figured putting a cap on top's the best way to keep it, just like keeping your cornbread fresh.
Is there like a bad vibes check I can do. I want to see
The
if
bad vibes check was Derek, your dog that sniffs evil,
Yeah.
being afraid of the evil, and then your second mutant picking up on that a little bit and also leaving. Just a little metagame.
Well, yeah, but you guys are just like weird fucking guys. So, like,
and I'm a pacifistic bounty hunter robot.
How long have we been hanging
None of
out
those
together?
things
Did
make
we just
sense
meet like
together.
yesterday?
No, we've been together for a little
You've
while.
got some stuff.
Okay, then like you would know.
yeah.
But I'm assuming you guys are just weird.
You've never
A lot.
seen me act like this.
You've been with us. You're not just assuming that we're weird. You would know by now.
That we are weird, exactly.
You know that you're weird.
I don't know. I am on my bike. I'm gonna go pick up my dog boy. And that's
Okay.
What are you guys doing?
I'm sitting probably outside, like, the perimeter of any of the fences, so I wouldn't fit at any of their tables.
There's no fences, by the way. There's no walls, which is strange.
I thought you said picket fences.
Well,
in front of the
each
houses.
house.
Right, I'm
Yes.
sitting, like, out, like, the houses,
Yeah.
and then the last fences, and then I'm sitting outside of that.
Yeah, well, everybody kind of is because you're in this open field area for the picnic, so
Yeah.
you can be apart from that if you want. But that's all past the houses.
I won't fit at any of the tables. I want to be, like, close enough to hear them, but
Okay.
not, like...
Sure, no problem.
I'm just eating cornbread, man. I've noticed the dog's a weird dog, but
You're eating their food?
yeah.
Okay.
It's good. So I guess you're out of the suit
Yeah.
to eat.
Yeah.
Kind of have to be. It's just like open the hat. Well, that is a mighty fine machine you got there. I haven't seen one of those in a long while.
Yeah, it turns stuff into mist.
I know. I know. They say folks like you used to be for hire. Protect a town like this.
It doesn't sound like you need much protecting.
No, I was going to head that off. We don't. We're not looking to hire any of y'all for any work, unfortunately.
Then why
That's
the
why
fuck
you
did you
can-
bring it up?
Well, I was just wondering what you wanted.
As we said, just looking for a safe place to stay.
Well, that's
Traveling
mighty fine.
through.
That's, how long do you think you'll stay?
Plan on being out probably before light in the morning.
Oh, well, that's fine too. That's fine too. You could stay till Tuesday if you wanted.
Then I got business to attend to.
What day of the week is it now?
It is currently Thursday.
Okay.
Go ahead, roll it.
Me?
Yeah,
Okay, we'll roll occult again, or
yeah. What'd you get?
that was a 6.
Okay. You happen to realize that Thursday's a full moon.
Oh.
Today?
Oh.
No, a week.
No, Tuesday is Tuesday full moon.
Thursday.
Thursday
A
today.
week from today,
Oh, a week from today. Okay.
the moon will be full.
You guys all eat together like this all the time?
Well, we will all this week, yes, sir.
Why?
We're just grateful. All of us spending our time together in fellowship, being glad to live on this earth.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna say I got real confused. So right now is not a full moon, but a week from now will be a
A
full.
week from now, they want you gone by Tuesday. 2 days after that is a full moon.
I still have not. I mean,
So
that made no sense to me.
for barrier, it says range smarts. Do I roll smarts with that?
No, I think it's 12.
Since I have a
Blocks away.
D12.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I don't know for sure, but I think that's right.
Am I within 12 blocks of where they're at?
No, not if you went off to the woods,
Okay.
because it's on the other side of a clearing.
Yeah, so my bike ride was to pick him up.
Okay.
And then I guess I'm just gonna. All right, what's going down? Like, what's your deal?
Evil. So there's some sort of evil in the village.
And how do you know?
Detect.
Smelt it.
That's what he's made to do.
That's literally. That's how I found you. Is
Okay, so like it's like for sure not good, very bad stuff. Is it something you've dealt with before?
have
No, this size before.
This is more evil than I've ever been near.
Ever? Okay.
We need to attempt to get them out
Okay.
and at least regroup. So with my raise, I would know that it's that guy, like the main guy, because I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you know exactly where it's emanating from, and you got a little residual information as well.
Okay. So I know it's that guy that they've been talking to.
He's one of them.
One of them.
Well, if they didn't follow us whenever you did your thing, your little freak out, and I got on my bike, they're not coming, so we're gonna have to go back in. I mean, that's our only option, unless you want to stay here with our dicks in our hands until they figure out what they're doing.
So as soon as he goes to turn the bike around, I'm like hiding behind. Obviously, I'm twice the size of he is. I'm hiding behind him as soon as we start heading that general direction.
Weren't you built to deal with this?
Not this. I'm built to deal with you and maybe them. Not this.
Yeah, this, and specifically, your training would have called for an aerial strike at this point.
We would,
Relay that to me.
Yeah. This would be.
Dear God, relay that to me.
This would be Hiroshima. We press a button, walk away. It never happened. I'm not supposed.
Our friends just think we're weird. By the way, they've been traveling. Our friends just think we're weird, and they don't pick up on hints or social cues.
At this point,
I'm a robot.
At this point,
I'm a rat.
That's why it's weird.
well, like you guys have never seen me act this scared before, because magic hasn't bothered me, because I was trained to hunt.
Well, that being said, I mean, what's your plan of attack going back in there? What should we do to
They
get
are
them?
relatively near each other, right? Mm-hmm. Are they kind of like split off, or are they like mingling inside?
I think everybody's at the picnic and at tables, if not the same table, nearby.
Yeah.
He's within earshot. Are you at the same table Mike is at?
Yeah.
Are you at the same table
Yeah.
Mike is at? Yeah.
Okay, so they're all at the same table. I'm just trying to get a general idea of like... Basically, if I can make a barrier between them and the town if we need to get the fuck out.
No, they're like eating at...
Yeah,
You ever, like, sitting at a picnic table, Bob said that Big Bad Man was on the other side.
Big Bad Man. I didn't think about Big Bad
He
Man.
didn't
He
say Big
seems
Bad.
like a decent guy.
Derek
A little
said
weird,
Big
but
Bad Man, but...
I did say bad, I said evil.
No, that is a couple hundred yards away from the picnic tables.
Oh.
that was the dog. I thought you just ripped.
Well, so, we can go back and just say that you had a little stomach ache to not alert the town. This is going to be my game plan. You're going to chill the fuck out. That's going to have to happen.
So the epicenter is the center of town. And you've
Like
got
where
to
the
feed
cave
on
is?
that.
Like where they were talking about the... Oh, I didn't hear that part. Never mind.
Yeah, you didn't hear that part. But that is, and you could almost say the name of the thing. You rolled so well.
Evil!
Okay, so, I mean, I could leave you here, and I'll come back for you.
I can't leave you alone.
Okay, you can come with me. I need you
I don't want to.
I need you to just chill. I'm gonna get a little huddle going. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, so we're gonna drive the bike back to said area, like where everybody's eating.
Okay.
And then I'm going to come to my homies and be like, "Hey, can I talk to you guys for just a sec?"
It's okay, my stomach's just upset.
His stomach hurt.
Sure.
Had a big thing in the. I need to talk to you guys.
The guy says, I don't mean to pry. I will excuse myself. If y'all do need a place to stay, the Parsons home is available. It's 4 down from the town hall on the east side of the street. It's one with the blue door. Nothing's locked. Help yourself.
Appreciate it.
No problem.
Thank you. Guys. Let's walk this way. Just a hair. Just a hair.
Yeah.
It's real bad. It was gross. Disgusting. And then once they're like out of earshot that I can tell. Our dog friend says it's a big battle. Let him explain.
It's worse than evil. It's demonic. Like, we
Yeah.
either need to leave or bomb it.
Was the cornbread people?
I didn't go near the food. That was like
That is fair. I did eat.
I
I did not eat.
The first thing I said was, no food, please, just somewhere
Oh,
to
you
sleep.
got, like, hyper smell or something?
Yeah, I got.
I made a very verbal, hey,
Keen
Tully,
sense of
don't
smell,
eat
yeah.
this.
Yeah.
And somebody who's all about social cues over here didn't pick up on it.
Hey,
I'm gonna
buddy.
go eat.
Hey, buddy.
You've smelled burned human before. You're not getting that. It seems like it's sheep.
I don't think so. I wouldn't be surprised.
Darn.
They seem alright to me.
You're wrong.
They don't got any bounties on them as far as I'm concerned, so...
Because they wrong. I don't know.
Wrong.
Wrong. Evil.
Evil!
Okay,
Evil's
so
a matter of perspective.
Perspective Robot. Hey, buddy, I know that's probably racist. I'm sorry. Like, not been around robots very long. Whatever you would like to be called.
You've been around him long enough to know him.
I know that. Do you take offense to that before I get in?
No.
Okay,
It's okay. It's fine. You got one robot friend.
He's got 2 robot friends.
Anywho, this is what he was made to do. Is sniff out evil. So if he's saying it's evil, it's probably
So,
evil.
like, with the coalition training, I don't even go in to fight them. I don't go in to identify them. With this, we just bomb it and make a crater.
But that's my thing. He was trained by the Coalition, and last I checked, I didn't trust anything Coalition said unless they paid me money to believe it.
But they're obviously good at figuring out the bad stuff.
What they deem as
What
bad,
they
because
deem as bad.
evil
They deem
is a
bad.
matter of perspective.
That is fair.
This man playing devil as an
No,
advocate for
it's
Hitler.
true.
So, your training, upbringing, and sense of the powerful things in the world would completely disagree that evil is a matter of perspective. Like, that it smells a specific way. A vampire is always going to be identifiable as a vampire to you. No such thing as a vampire that doesn't eat people, as far as you're aware.
Does he doesn't know what they're called though.
Huh?
He doesn't know what it is or what they're called.
All he knows is it's diabolical.
Okay.
And it's immense.
We should probably trust him. At least to where we shouldn't trust these people that are offering us a home.
I'm not saying we trust these people. I'm just saying they've offered us a home, and I'm pretty confident we can handle ourselves.
If the coalition wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole and would rather touch it with an airstrike, I feel like it's probably something we're not equipped to deal with.
The Coalition also paid me a lot to go hunt stuff they wouldn't want to touch.
Are you an airstrike?
Might as
I
well
mean,
be.
because if you think you're super deadly and they sent you for other stuff, you're not an airstrike.
Raz, this is useless. Let's go.
With the newfound knowledge of friends actually saying things to us, can I roll occult again with a different perspective? Not looking for symbology or...
Sure, what are you trying to determine?
Well, so they wanted us gone by Tuesday. I know next Thursday is a full moon, and it's obviously diabolical, so I didn't know if it...
And I
If
just
some
told them
sorts
about
of-
the beacon from what they know as the town hall. I don't know that's the town hall.
Okay.
So, just
So you
based
guys
off those
connect
kind of
that.
things,
Sure.
what else I can narrow down about it?
My assumption is, ow.
5 again? That one goes on.
I'm assuming.
So, I mean, you don't have a lot of information to go off of. There's not a lot of cult-like behavior, but it seems pretty obvious that whatever they are surrounding as a town is protecting the town. And if it is an evil force, it would not do that without payment. It comes at a cost. And that could be what they're referring to with the upcoming full moon, which is a common time for occult rituals.
I will say, I do find it a little suspicious as a bounty hunter that they don't have any protection physical from raiders or anything like that.
Yeah, he asked me if I wanted to protect the place, then told me to fuck off immediately. So,
No, he said that they typically hired them.
Yeah.
You weren't there.
Yeah, you weren't there.
Oh, I wasn't.
Yeah, you
But,
fucked off.
I
Derek
will,
is in the room.
I will tell you that they didn't want us here around the time that they would probably do whatever ritual that they're doing.
Can I?
So they're not going to
put two together and
sacrifice us
take
or
an
anything.
educated guess that this is werewolves or something of.
You're not sensing werewolves.
No, okay.
Nope.
Just thinking like a
Are they?
purge.
Do they have an accent?
Hmm?
Do they have an accent at all? Any
Southerner.
Southerner?
Are you-
How south?
Were you going for like Pennsylvania?
Louisiana?
I was thinking like Mexico.
No.
Okay.
He's
We
not
went away from
So
Mexico.
he's got keen senses for this. These are not vampires. These are not werewolves.
Okay.
It's demon. Everything stinks of demon. Bad.
Whatever's happening, we're not going to be here for the big bad happening. So unless you want
We
to go
may
sleep
not
out,
be here if we stay tonight.
Well, I mean, if
everything he's saying to us
they
based
want
off
us gone before the full moon,
before anything actually happens.
we could.
This is at least a clearing. We could stay in the clearing, not in the town, instead of sleeping in the
And
woods.
whatever's obviously protecting them, but I hypothetically stop anything else from coming in. So at most, what we see is what we have to deal with.
We didn't get smote when we stepped in here.
That's fair. I mean, you that's not a bad idea. I mean, we could chill for like a day or two and assess
One
the
day-
I
situation.
don't. We have things we gotta handle.
A day is fine.
Not in the morning.
I plan on leaving before light in the morning.
Okay. I mean, are you down?
Not in town.
You can be in the woods next to us. Is that better?
Too close. It is way too close.
I mean, obviously they're not going to do anything to us today.
It's okay.
That doesn't mean they won't do anything to us tonight when we're sleeping.
We'll take shifts. Will that make you feel better?
We'll always take shifts.
We'll take shifts with the freaking boom gun. I don't know. What do
Well, the
you...
boom gun won't fit inside the house.
That's fair, yeah.
I don't think I want to sleep in a house. Here. I
Okay.
wanna-
Well, I just,
I mean, we can do...
I have literally been trained to go in, find magic, get magic, bring it to the coalition.
We can make a little
This-
camp next to the picnic tables.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Not everybody's equipped to deal with danger head on. It
I've
frightens
literally been
some
trained
people.
for this! This is above expertise. This is, we need to go.
I'm not saying we live here forever.
They've convinced me to stay the night.
That sucks for you guys, I guess. As soon as I notice this, I'm turning around and I'm walking to the forest.
okay.
I'll let you do that. I'll pick you up in the morning. Where are you going to be staying?
Whenever I pass out from walking, there.
You go back to the rainbow?
I didn't notice the rainbow.
Oh.
But I'm getting the fuck out of here.
But you're going back to the road.
I mean,
Yes.
are you going back the way we came, to where we could at least pick you up in the morning?
I'm going back to the direction that we were traveling towards. I'm going back to the road, then heading to where we were traveling.
Okay.
Okay.
If you're going to continue on the path, I'll pick you up in the morning. We're staying here tonight.
It's been nice knowing you. I've enjoyed our time together. You're kind of obnoxious, but I've enjoyed the rest of our time together. I wish I could sell your boom gun,
No.
honestly.
I'd
You're not
sell
going to be
you.
using it. It'll be fine. And I'm gone.
I'm going to sell
walking
you.
away.
Okay. All right. So as soon as you leave the clearing, you feel 1,000% better. As soon as you're in the trees, like it's like a menace has been lifted from your shoulders.
I'm hitchhiking. I'm dipping.
Okay. Where are you guys staying? What are we doing?
So you said houses, picnic tables, clearing, woods.
Yeah, there's a fair band of grass all around the entire town, but the picnic was on the far end.
Other side of the picnic tables, closer to the woods than the picnic tables.
Okay.
I'm cool with that. Yeah, I mean, it's safe, so.
Can I plug into your glitter boy? Is there an outlet on your
how that
glitter boy? Can we install a charger on your glitter boy?
So everybody, you guys are all going to go put up camp out there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so
We're more used under the stars currently, and we like the view from here.
Well, also,
Yeah,
I'd like to have our glitter boy close.
the leader of the town comes out carrying a torch, and he says, "You fellas all right?"
We're used to sleeping outside. We're just glad to have a clearing.
Well, we won't charge you nothing to use the house. It's vacant for the time being.
Why is it vacant in a town like
No
this?
one's living there.
Yeah, the old previous owners moved out.
Why'd they move out? Where'd they go?
Well, they went on to seek their fortunes elsewhere, but I was mostly wondering if you needed anything before you bowed out. We could bring you some firewood or some fresh water.
We're good. I just have problems fitting in a house.
Yeah, that would make sense.
So
Ape together strong, for sure.
Well, you'll be safe as long as you don't go out into the forest. There's nothing going to bother you for at least a few days.
Turns out we were right. Derek's gonna get jumped immediately.
He's gonna die. And we're fine. That would
we're
be
just gonna
super
find
unfortunate.
parts of Derek along the road or something. I don't know.
I'm gonna politely decline. I don't need anything.
Yeah, I don't need anything.
I think so.
All right, well, I apologize if we somehow offended any of you.
No, we just don't want to be too much of a burden.
And we don't mean to offend by staying out here. We just don't like to. We just met you. We don't want to take any of your stuff.
You know, that's fine. That's fine. And honestly, we'd had to clean and ready the house again anyway. So you're saving us some time, and I appreciate it. So
That's right.
thanks.
Oh, that's what you appreciate.
As soon as he's gone, well away from us, I'm going to look at you and be like, "You want to go investigate this empty house in the middle of the night?" Something seems fishy. This place seems too perfect for people
highly
to just
recommend
up and leave.
no.
I mean,
Don't
just,
go poking around the clearly diabolical Satan town at night.
So somebody leaving a magical sensing dog
So-
that isn't afraid of magic,
So
but
we're
that
gonna
is
look at
dipped,
my trait.
isn't fishy.
It was against my character to even leave because I'm a juicer. So sheer curiosity and the might of fucking Valhalla. I'm gonna agree with Micah. I want to chill. I want to check it out.
I'm curious too.
I'm
I don't think I need to find anything else out about here. The curiosity sated. I was here because I was curious. He came back and told me what I needed.
that with my bounties. So it's like,
Well, yeah.
I'm just trying to be me, man.
I'll go with you. You're gonna need somebody else with you. I will go with you.
And
Bye,
I
guys.
say,
See you never, I
We
guess.
will be back.
Sure.
if
I have this
you
much
hear
faith with
the
you
sound,
returning as him returning back to you.
nuke,
Well, okay, so no,
nuke.
It
don't,
doesn't work like that.
not if you hear a sound.
But we just
No, I
middle of the night, just light the whole town on fire and leave.
Then we will.
Good idea.
I don't want to cause problems like that because something is obviously protecting this town that's in the middle of a raider country. So
He said it was still open.
he said he was going to unlock it, which is why I wanted to just
He
go.
said it was never locked.
Exactly, I want to go check it out.
We can go walk in, walk out. We'll look see. We'll be fine. It'll be 10 minutes tops. If it's been longer than 10, please help.
Hours
If
later.
it's been longer than 10 minutes, activate send help.
Can we do that plan? Would you guys come after us in 10? Are you completely against that?
I don't want to go anywhere near the place more than I have to.
You advocated to stay the night.
In the clearing. I don't want to go into town. I never wanted to be in the town. I didn't want to eat their food.
If we're not back in 10 minutes, light the house on fire.
All right.
We're gonna kill later.
I want to wait till the middle of the night, though. I don't want to just like.
So. I don't think that's
Yeah.
how it works.
Okay.
Can you
Okay.
just set it up and then
So
pop out?
the entire town is dead quiet. It seems as though everyone is sound asleep. There's nothing lit. It's pitch black, except for the partial light of the moon breaking through the clouds.
Interesting. Rick?
Dun, dun,
Godspeed.
dun, dun, dun,
Are you trying to be sneaky?
Oh, yeah.
Then you'll need to roll.
dun, 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 dun.
I just
Oh, I wasn't really planning on like being super sneaky about this, but
I'm not stomping through the middle, opening the door, and being like, I'm home.
Speaking of theme music, did we ever get music working again?
Oh, yeah.
It does work.
Bob just had it muted.
I rolled a 6.
Yay.
I don't feel very sneaky.
And it's a success.
It's so weird because we're used to seeing 6, like, man, that was a terrible roll, but you just have to beat a 4.
Right.
Well, this guy didn't.
How'd you
so.
do?
It's not coming up on mine.
I don't
rolled
see
a
it either.
3.
It was a 3.
Where's
Okay,
that?
you run into a wind chime.
Is it a wood one or a metal one?
Metal.
Damn.
and I'm metal.
Tough luck.
But
Freeze.
nothing seems to stir.
I'm gonna look over and whisper to you. If anybody asks questions, we were just looking for a bathroom.
The world
We didn't
is
want
your
to shit in their
bathroom.
clearing. Like, we're going to the house for the bathroom. Smart.
Your shit's probably like after eating Taco
You're
Bell.
looking
It's
for the
just-
bathroom. He's here helping.
Yeah,
I'm
he was
looking
too
for-
scared to go alone.
I'm
Battle
afraid
buddy.
of the dark. Yeah.
So other than that, do we get into the house just
Yeah.
fine?
The house is unlocked as advertised.
They
And I
walk
guess
in and
we'll
they're big
roll
net.
notice. Just see if there's anything fishy about the house.
Okay.
It's not just the house. Whole neighborhood. All of it.
Roll a 3.
Man.
Okay.
Where did it go? Where did the pop out go?
This man tries to push or pull a push door. It's locked.
So you're looking at a clean kitchen. The pantry is partially stocked. There's a running refrigerator. There's still
Well, they
some
better go
milk in
catch
there.
Interesting.
Micah did pass
The
this
milk
up.
is off. You can smell it when you open the door.
I also passed with an exact 4.
Okay.
I didn't pass.
Yeah, I'm just.
Yeah.
All right. So you get the sense that somebody lived here about a month ago, and there's been some basic cleanup. But looking around the place, there was a man, a woman, and a young girl.
Did it look like they left in a hurry?
No signs of violence or anything.
He said it was just clean.
The clothes are all folded and put away. They didn't seem to take any of their belongings wherever it was they went.
How often
Weird.
do full moons happen?
Once a month.
About a month.
Uh huh.
Mm.
And all of their belongings look like they're still here. Who just?
They did
leaves?
say that they were going to clean, though.
Yeah, but who just looks for a better life in a perfect town like this and leave everything they own?
This guy!
It's a good thing you didn't own any.
Is there a basement?
Yes.
Bruh. Out of game? No.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Out of the game, I would
There's a
never.
door behind the kitchen that does seem to lead downstairs, but it is locked.
Is the lonely
Not long. It's unlocked. I'm gonna... Is there a lockpicking skill, per se? What would
Well,
that
did you
be?
say that would be agility?
I'll roll an agility.
I'll roll an agility. I'll roll an agility all day of the week.
No, I'm Dirty Dan.
You Jimmy that opened.
Are you dirty, man?
Not exactly high tech.
One
like-
is the lonely.
Don't
It's
I just
already
click
open.
this?
I opened it.
Oh, okay.
Micah's trying to fit
So-
all his pockets and Raz just...
You descend into a cellar.
That's unfortunate.
There's
the
a
likelihood
water
of this?
heater and a burner and a gigantic altar to some demon named Vanzagoth.
Is there anybody down here?
Does it look like there's any blood? Might be roughly a month old dried up around this altar.
No, there isn't, but there are scraps of paper that were burned in a fire right at the foot of the altar.
I'm going to try to read some of the
Not out
leftovers.
loud.
Not out loud. Just read what I can off of the remaining scraps.
I feel like it's like 9 minutes and 30 seconds.
That would be an awesome minor hindrance, by the way, is anytime a character reads something is that they read it out loud.
Yeah, this is mostly burned. This piece of paper ends with choosing us.
Is there any form of like proof of said altar? I get, because at this point no one believes anyone. Everyone just thinks we're weird every time we do something. Is there proof that I can bring back that there's a demon summoning?
I mean,
The magical sensing dog boy that said there was a demon?
photography equipment exists. I don't know if you have it.
I don't have any.
They can unlock it in my processor. Watch back the video if they need to.
I say we go back and tell the boys, and I say we don't stay here, and we go find our friends.
I'm still under the assumption I think we'd be safe for the night. I do think we go tell them and get a group decision. I don't think we're in any danger. I really don't.
Okay. I mean, I'll trust you on this.
But I do agree we've found everything.
I'm not particularly, like, scared. I don't think it's smart to stick around.
A literal demon altar doesn't scare you, and a magical sensing dog that's terrified of this vicinity doesn't scare you.
Nothing scares me.
I'll relay the information to the group.
Does it bleed?
I don't know.
Alright. We should go back.
It's
Did I
acceptable to bomb,
break the
apparently.
lock whenever I picked it, or can I lock it behind?
We hope.
You did break it, yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Doesn't matter. I don't plan on staying here long enough for them to find out we went down there.
They'll still close, but it won't lock anymore.
Okay.
Darn.
Let's close the door behind us and
Skedaddle.
go back to the camp.
I thought you said the cave, and I was like, nope. Nope. Not for that one, but, you know.
Yeah. Yeah,
Although-
let's go back to the camp.
Yeah, you're right.
Alright, so you hear a hover vehicle dragging some kind of trailer, rattling really loud because it's empty, headed from the west to the east, moving down the road.
Flat on my stomach in the shrubbery.
Okay.
You found some hillbillies.
Cruises on by.
Roll around, look at the stars. Think of the time that I spent with the razzmatazz. Single tear. Wait for them to leave, and I get up and go my way.
That's tough.
Okay.
Can you manufacture yourself just like a stick with a little knapsack on the top of the same?
I find a stick.
Yeah.
Whenever we get back to camp, I want to tell everybody what we saw. So
What we saw.
Damn.
So it
we saw a demon altar down in the basement. It was the only locked door. Burnt pages everywhere. Homie said that they moved out about a month ago. Full moon only happens once a month.
It sounds like they do a monthly sacrifice, but they don't want us here for it, so I don't think I'm going to get sacrificed tonight.
I think we're safe.
Kind of sounds like it.
And it also sounds like they're sacrificing residents, probably to whatever hole in the middle
And
of
it
town.
sounds
that they
like the
built over.
residents are willing, because the paper was saying they were chosen.
It's like the lottery thing. What's that from?
That's
Stop trying to source all my ideas.
I can think of two things.
What is the loneliest one?
Okay.
I don't agree with this place, but as far as I can tell, there's not a bounty, there's not a problem. So I say we stay here tonight, leave first thing in the morning.
First actual clearing we saw, right? All the other was just a dense forest, right?
Well, it's pretty thickly wooded, yeah.
Yeah, no, hate that. Like this better than densely
We have an idea what we'd be dealing with should
shouldn't.
something happen here. We don't know what we'd be dealing with out there.
I mean, cultists for the most part, and they look like normal people,
Yeah.
as weird as they are.
And
So
if they're
you
not
have
normal
some
people,
more information if you wanted to. I don't know.
Why not?
yeah, because we know the name, so we.
Oh,
gave him
we
the
did
name.
know the name. Yeah.
What was the name?
Valgarov,
I'm sorry, Von Granoth.
Vongranov.
Von Granoth.
About a 7.
Nice.
One success.
That is a success. Yeah, so that name is not well known to you, but you did succeed, so I should give you some information. It's, I mean, if it's demanding sacrifices and it's able to wield that much power, you're probably talking about a major demonic force, 30, 40 feet high, all kinds of magic powers and very,
Big enough to
very
scare an
badness.
anti-magic dog.
It's one of the things that came through the rifts that people wish hadn't.
So we know what it is, right? We know who or what it is. I have the Monster Slayer edge as part of the framework, and we've identified it. So, do I know its weaknesses and stuff like that based off Monster Slayer?
Yes. Well, you have an idea, anyway. Let's look. Does it have any weaknesses?
I have a weakness.
All I know
The giant
is
demons.
hokey religions and ancient weapons are no match for a blaster at your side.
You couldn't even hit the big ass ogre.
I've got better guns now. My pistols do mega damage, so
Characters were corrected.
I think we're safe for tonight.
Thinking.
Monster Slayer over there, demon level threats. What are you thinking about for the night?
Totally fine, because it sounds like their sacrifices happen on a full moon, which
Okay.
is not yet. They didn't want us here during their sacrifice, which means they probably don't want it interrupted by any sort of outsiders.
Would it benefit the general populace if we were to maybe interrupt it next week?
It would probably benefit this populace because they would stop killing themselves, but that's up to them.
Is that something you guys would be open to?
They seem to enjoy their life, and there's not a bounty out on it, so I don't see
Hear
why
me
it's our
out.
problem.
Based off of previous knowledge, it seems way out of our league currently.
Fair.
So I don't want to mess with it right now.
Okay.
I'll tell other people about it,
All right.
and they can deal with it what they want.
So going back on your thing, it has a large number of arcane magical powers, demonic hide, environmental immunity, fast regeneration, fear, fearless, infravision, size is 6, 18 feet tall. It's weak against holy attacks and silver.
So
Your cross.
I do have a
I
cross.
think we all have a cross.
Yes, but do you have the holy warrior edge?
yeah,
Do you
I'm
believe
just
it's...
saying,
People say holy
Don't
shit when they
mess-
see us go through town.
don't mess with this stuff. Use the benefits of their existence being here. We're not joining up with the cult.
Okay, so
We're
I
not-
did break the lock to the basement.
I
That
hate
is-
you.
Don't plan on being here long enough for them to find
We're
that
not going to
out.
be here in the morning because I did break the lock.
Great.
I'm not here at all.
We're going to come pick you up. I told you. Say we hit the sack and get the hell out of here.
I would eventually, once I do start to get really tired, go about 10, 15 feet off the road, find just the smallest clearing, do a couple of circles.
Okay.
Did we notice anything on our walk back? Is anything stirring? Any lights
Damn
on?
quiet. These people don't have a worry in the world. They're not even worried about you for some reason.
Well, I mean, they have been protected by
I may not
whatever
have a
fucking-
brain, gentlemen, but I have an idea.
Would you?
So we burn the houses down on the way out?
I highly recommend against any sort of action you want to take against this area.
What would you like to do?
Because you will get smoked. You?
As soon as we're
Me?
out, we've got an artillery cannon.
I'd live.
Maybe not, because by association.
Not, but we can't
I'm
shoot
gone.
into the woods.
They knew you were here.
You can step right into the woods, fire, and get.
I would highly recommend against that.
You're a
That's a
passive.
good idea.
That's fine.
You would do that.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, in fact, you don't possess the means to kill it.
I was pretty sure I didn't.
Gotcha.
The closest thing I could think of was the hydraulic stake driver, and I don't think that would work out.
No, I mean you can pulverize it, and it will get back up in the morning.
Because I don't have silver. I have just wooden crosses or stakes.
Silver handcuffs? Question mark.
Like I said,
Fuzzy.
they seem to enjoy. They seem to enjoy their life. So if that's the life they want to live, I say let them be.
Let it down. Let it down.
They don't seem
let
to be
it down.
abducting people off of the road because they would have done it to us.
See,
Yep.
here's the issue, though. Metagaming just the tiniest bit. It's feeding this demon, making him stronger.
Yeah.
We won't be around here
I
long
can't
enough.
fight it currently. In a week.
So what you're saying is the
sacrifice.
coalition may not be entirely wrong.
Let it down. Let it down.
I was never against this place being evil. I just don't think we need to fear it.
I don't think we're in
Currently.
danger.
All right. So
They don't
no
think
further
it's
actions tonight.
I'm chill. I'm cool.
All right.
I'm gonna cry a little bit. Still missing
You're
Razzmatazz.
sad. You should take a Benny. You're playing a character. All right. So get up in the morning.
I should take it back.
Spend your penny. You don't deserve it.
Give me a Benny. Dumb playing a character, son of a bitch. How dare you? No. You get on your bikes and ride.
Yeah. Morning.
Yeah, fucking
Gone.
off in the
Yeah,
morning.
really.
Clean up. Don't
All
make a
right.
mess. I'm not gonna make them any more mad about making messes in their places and
All right.
breaking locks.
Okay. And you hear familiar sound of the bikes your friends were riding
It's like they were just here.
coming down the road in the morning.
It's the same bikes that they had.
I assume you reveal yourself to them.
Yeah. So
Doesn't think it's actually us. Stays hidden. Loses character.
I poke my head up and see that it's them. I'm spear tackling Razzmatazz off his bike. I'm excited.
Okay.
Like a dog that sees its owner after going from military
You know how
service.
fast we're going, right?
Splat.
This character is now dead.
We're probably not going that fast because we're probably
We're probably
for
looking
him.
for him, yeah.
Probably going like 15 miles per hour or something.
Why am I rolling silent?
All right. So as soon as you tackle him, you get just the strangest off whiff of demonic energy coming off of your friend.
Once again,
What's up, pal? What's the deal? We left.
Right.
We're gone. We picked you up like we said we were gonna do.
You riding?
the Tech Arcana again. Do I get my power points back when I sleep?
Yes.
Okay.
Sleeping restores PP.
That's true.
Hell yeah.
It's faint. You may have imagined it.
Untrustworthy.
You know, what's the deal? Anything to say?
One hand, I'm excited, assuming that you're real, and I'm not losing my mind. But I'm sensing the demonic presence on you.
We just slept in the zone that you were afraid of.
Does he say that loud enough for us to hear?
It's like if you were to
I'm
go
gonna
see
tell
another
him
dog,
that
you
they
would
went
come,
and go
you
poke
would
around an
you
altar.
turn back, and then you would smell the other dog on him for a little bit.
Do you want to make a check for everybody who sniff around?
Yeah.
Please just leave these
you
two
want
want
to
to go mess
Huh?
with something. That would be great.
It's because we touched the
check.
altar.
Yeah.
Or the detection, if you want to do that, or
So,
sonics. You're not smelling so much as you're feeling.
so a part of my being the mind melter and the dog boy, it gives me the.
What are you doing? Come here.
It gives me the ability to detect Arcana as a scent.
Oh, okay.
So I'm assuming I don't need to actually use the PowerPoints.
Right.
Okay. Because I've just been rolling it like I have been, and then just giving it back.
Yeah, I believe that's right. Play it that way.
Well, also, I just read that I have an edge that whenever we draw cards, I draw 2 and pick the better one.
I do.
didn't know that until
I
now.
think almost all of us have that.
I have that now.
Yeah.
Oh well, I may need to fix your character. I don't know if I put that on.
It's
on there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's in the edges.
Okay, good. Then it should fire for me automatically. Okay, so these two both have a minor demonic mark on them, and those 3 are fine.
What did you guys do last night?
Wasn't the only 2 that ate?
No,
No,
you're the only 2
no.
ones that went to the demon.
You don't know. We had some food. We talked to the guy. We made a camp.
We went and saw a demon altar.
Okay, we did that.
Last.
After they left, they were asleep.
You were the only 2 ones that did that, though, right?
Yeah.
You guys have a demonic presence about you.
I mean, we went in the house.
Damn the bad luck.
We did. We opened the cellar and looked at the altar, and then we left.
You didn't touch anything, did you?
I touched the fire. That
I
was
touched
burnt
the
at
door.
floor of
I
the
looked
altar.
around for stuff to touch.
He wouldn't do that.
So, Mo, hearing this,
I'm grinning ear to ear. This is so much like as much retribution as he had finding out that they were actually demons. Retribution for me telling them not to go touch stuff.
so if the demon chose to try and find you, he would have an advantage in doing so. That's what that means.
Do I need to take a bath? How do I fix this? Like, what's the deal?
So we fix this by you 2 writing together, and we will write together.
Hey.
Yeah, you can get it cleansed. There's a number of holy rites that can clean off a curse like that.
Okay.
Is it an actual thing that we need, or is it a check that we can make?
If he
I don't know if
really
you have
wants
the
us
ability to
and is
do
going to
it,
go
but if
through
you
all
do-
this trouble of hunting us down, we'll handle it then.
I mean, I'm hunted by everybody. I really don't care at this point. Like,
That's
I-
one point
What's another
This isn't the
one?
first time I've pissed somebody off and they
Oh,
want to
this
come
is-
after me.
Honestly,
the
one
life
of the
of a
first
bounty
places
hunter.
that weren't mad immediately. I mean, I count this as a win. But
All right.
But I say you drive because then we have 6 things that can do mega damage if I ride
Yep.
and gun. So
I'm down. I mean,
if
If
the
Stanley
scaredy
doesn't like
cat
me anymore-
if the scaredy cat wants us riding together, then
That's
let's appease him.
I will. I mean, coalition doesn't like me. Non-coalition doesn't like me. And what's a demon? What's a demon?
Would I know what the presence is that it would hunt them?
No, I don't think. I mean, if you have the occult skill, you might. But no, this is your training would be to deal with it with extreme violence and not worry about it. So it's not like in-depth knowledge.
Should have lit it on fire. We should have.
Mo, I'm gonna pull you aside.
I was about to say, like,
I'm gonna walk away from the group with Mo.
My smarts are probably the lowest in the group. I need to play
I think
someone
we're all
dumber.
D4s.
haha,
I'm a
D6.
D6.
What's up? It's good.
Do they have a demonic
Oh, I'm aware.
presence?
Yeah.
Do you get anything off of them?
I can probably tell you what it does. Yeah. If you want me
You
to.
guys can speak to each other.
Do I want you to?
Do you? Do I?
Well,
You're
we're
gonna want to know about it, let alone just be there. So like,
while they're sitting there, I'm assuming we're both on the bikes, just ready to go. I'm just gonna practice drawing all 4 guns to the side of you as quick as I
He's
can.
tiny, so it's easy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna continue practicing just quick drawing
I
all
think
4
I'm supposed
guns.
to be small, and then I have a thing that increases my size by 1. So what would I be, like 4 feet tall then?
I guess.
Like somewhere around there?
Yeah.
My size is 0.
Yeah.
that's normal. You right now are size 0. Like you as my
I think
Size.
yeah.
I'll roll an occult just to see. You know.
Okay.
Hey.
There you go.
What a 10.
Yeah, so it's probably, I mean, these things are fungible, but it's probably linked to just that one specific demon, and as long as they've got no reason to come after you or send anybody after you, probably won't ever mention it. You can get it cleansed in a number of ways. A lot of magic users have the ability to remove curses and,
Cool.
techno wizards and other things.
So here's a good point. We didn't mess with them under great advisal from somebody that we shouldn't burn down the houses on the way out. If we do decide to mess with them, we should probably get that gone first. I still wouldn't recommend, messing with them at all. Burning down houses, trying to find more altars, break into places. Wouldn't recommend that.
Would I? Oh, just trying to think. Never mind. Because we're in the middle of nowhere right now. Can I ride with you? Because Fireboy scares me. Can I ride with you?
He's scared of everything.
I just have bad vibe about you.
You're the one who wanted to ride with him in the first place.
You're the badass magic dog that kills shit. Like, why are you afraid of everything? What's your deal?
You guys are demon magnets.
Didn't he just say that we're fine?
For now.
For when are you gonna stop pissing your pants?
When there's not a demon hunting you guys.
When the fuck are we gonna do that? When are we gonna find time to deal with that? He's not doing nothing to
Here's the
us.
thing. They could also
Yet!
they could just piss off another demon, and they'll still be fine with this mark thing. They won't care about that. As long as it's they for somehow run into the same demon tribe again, then it might be kind of iffy.
Still bad vibes.
We shop at the same grocery store.
Oh yeah.
They finish each other's.
Sandwiches.
That's what I was gonna say.
So I assume you're going down the road having this conversation somehow?
I guess.
Or did you pull off to the side?
I thought he got tackled off his
Yeah, he
bike, so
tackled
I
me off
assumed
my
we would have
bike,
had to
so we
stop.
Yeah, I figured we were stopped, and I was just sitting on the bike,
Fair enough.
waiting to go, practicing my quick draws.
I'll shut up.
So, heads up to you. I don't think my bike will accommodate you.
He does
because
all right with you.
it kind of almost accommodates me. So, kind of squished.
Just don't catch on fire, I guess.
I have control of that.
Sure.
Can you put fires
Don't I?
out?
Yeah.
Our badass magic dog is afraid of his shadow.
I'm afraid of a literal fucking demon!
And a robot.
Oh no, we have been together for a while. We haven't just met each other. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, no, you guys have
Okay, never mind. I'm not afraid of you.
horribly.
Oh my goodness.
So, good call on that. Alright. We're going to on the road?
Yeah.
Alright. You come across a gigantic holographic sign
I've been on the road for a while.
that says, legitimate salvage operation. Lee and Sons.
I think it's not legitimate based on the fact that it says legitimate.
It says it's legitimate.
Oh yeah.
That's
So-
a place we should avoid right there. That is a sign.
But
You're also the sign?
okay, they are a salvage operation, and we got salvage chips.
Yeah.
We should probably figure out what the hell's going on.
They're gonna call us scammers is what there's gonna
I'm not
happen.
trying to sell them.
We're just looking for information.
Yeah.
I've got all the information I need strapped to the back of my bike. It's called a big old black dog.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I don't think there's any harm stopping.
I mean, we lost our track.
You go
A while
get
ago.
legitimately scammed then.
I'm not buying anything. We're just looking for information.
I mean, we lost our trail a while ago. This is the only lead we have.
Do I pick up on the scent
for
or
it.
anything like that anymore from the chips? Because we were checking what's his dick's bag.
Nothing new from that end.
We can go and see if Stanley smells anything. If he doesn't, we don't even have to talk to him.
Make a notice roll, actually. You know what?
So I do get +2.
Yeah. Do your thing.
Wait, how's this a...
I like how I'm just a fucking guy and I'm more observant than him, the dog.
Wait, what? How is my notice only a D4?
You don't know it, maybe.
Did you put points into it?
Yeah,
The breed advantage should be there.
yeah, the breed advantage plus and I get +2 for sense, or...
What am I there for? You do pick up on one of the scents from the chips coming from further up the road on the breeze.
I'm not getting anything from this area, but I have picked up a scent yonder.
Okay.
Up to you guys. Yonder we go.
Do I know anybody from the coalition that would have been at this totally legitimate, not scam area?
No, you're pretty good and out of bounds. It'd be like aerial units would fly by and stuff, and you know that there are coalition units stationed all the way down on the bay, in the Gulf.
So I'm basically looking out
They don't control
for
this territory.
if there's anybody that I know that can at least get information to the coalition without me directly dealing with the coalition.
I think
Okay.
anyone you know would hate all of us, including you, wouldn't they?
Not necessarily. I mean,
It's not for us. It's to go nuke the fucking demon.
Oh, fair.
The coalition is a lot less aggressive outside of their territory, unless
Okay.
they think they can get away with it, right? I mean, they
Yeah.
understand they don't control the whole world yet.
That makes sense.
They walk that line in the sand, but they won't cross it.
Fair.
Yeah, so if I know or recognize anybody or anything coalition kind of related, I would like to try to get that information to them about the demon.
Okay. So you come into the remains of a town. It's been burned. There's a hover vehicle with a trailer and a cherry picker attached, pulling parts of buildings and laying them in the back of the trailer. There's another sign that says legitimate salvage operation, and if you look down the trail, you can see a sign pointed the other way. That way.
Am I sensing anything?
What do your doggish nose smell?
You do get the scent in the air from one of the chips, the oldest one.
I am getting something.
So it's almost a perfumey smell. So the guy leans out of the cab and says, "Hey, we don't want no trouble here. We got a license."
Don't start none, won't be none.
Can we see it?
I don't
Who's
care.
asking?
I don't care to see
Me.
your license.
I'm asking. Just want to see what it looks like. Might be interested in one of those.
Flips open a door on his cybernetic arm, pushes a button, hologram comes up.
Jacob takes his arm.
This is mine now.
Another cybernetic to add to my collection. Oh, that's really
Issued by the Coalition State of El Dorado, permission to salvage any reusable materials from specific sites once claimed.
Can I
But
roll
this
a
isn't
common knowledge
coalition
to see if
land.
This is a thing that happens.
Yeah,
This isn't coalition land.
it's not. Are you saying that?
Yeah, I'm saying that.
Oh, okay. Well, we might be a bit south, yeah, but when we heard about the burn, we decided to come on down.
7.
Think that's smart?
Yeah, this does happen. And the Paper wouldn't do anything other than keep the coalition from throwing him in jail. Might scare off the bandit rather than mess with him, knowing that the dead boys would be on his back. Anyway, I'm sorry, you said?
I just asked him if he genuinely thinks it's smart to come out this far away from coalition protection.
Well, take a look around, son. We got 16 buildings burned to the ground here. I'll be gone by tomorrow. Hey, you guys looking to make some credits?
Always looking to make credits.
Yes.
Might be interesting.
I can't pay much, but I could pay each 100 for the day.
Are you looking for hard labor, just picking up and moving stuff, or like what are you?
Yeah, anything metal we put in the back of this trailer.
150 a person, you got yourself a deal.
Mo, give me a hand with this.
All right. Yeah, that's fair. That big old boy over there? Yeah, that makes sense.
Do you need anything turned to mist? We got the Mist Maker 3000.
I can light
No,
a blaze.
I don't expect much
Find all
trouble.
metal.
This looks like the work of them Pecos boys to me, and they're far from here, I assume.
I'm gonna pick up the most obnoxiously heavy looking thing ever because I'm tiny and I have super strength,
Yeah.
and load it into the truck.
Hot.
I'm gonna-
Damn,
just-
this is gonna work out fine.
Let's go to work. You two come with me.
I want to talk to him for a second, and then we
you
can.
wanna come with me is what you wanna do. Because I got work for you two.
I was going to see what they know about what they know.
I'm gonna see what you guys know about the mill around here.
Okay.
Mr. Smelling Snelson and probably better eyes than me.
I'm gonna labor away so that they think that we're working on this while they go do whatever. Yeah.
What you want?
I would like to take these two to a different side of the town, away from the record,
Okay.
and see if he can smell out where the chips came from. Because if the Pecos guys, which you just said were probably the reason for this, came through here and burned this down and got the chip from here, this is our first actual lead on them being in this direction. And he's probably got better eyes than me, so.
Oh?
Jesus Christ.
Oh!
Okay.
19?
Pretty
You
decent eye.
catch the scent. You come over to a building that was
Well, he's got
set
plus
fire
3.
in 4 or 5 places. You can still smell it emanating from the rubble, but more than that, you notice that the tree directly behind the building is not real. And as you approach it, it's got a door that's partially ajar.
How can a dog be a job?
So anyways, now that they've found stuff, I'm going to start working in the area to just cover up them doing investigative stuff.
Okay.
That was just Detect Arcana for total.
It's quiet. Completely quiet.
So you heard that. So
Fake
do
tree door.
you want to
Good
help
job.
them look into all that?
I'll take point.
Too late, I'm already in.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going in the building?
The one that's open.
Alright, so you're picking through the burned out building.
Damn.
And the scent leads you to what was a female android.
Hello?
It would have been difficult to detect that it was an android, but someone has blown it to shit with plasma blasts in anger. Like, directed plasma blasts to specific body parts.
Was that the Peco guys?
And then somebody cut it open and removed the cord.
Put the chip in the sex robot. Put the chip in the sex robot.
You want to give me a hand? No, I just want to take it. I just want to take.
Hold on. There we go.
Bob's got a goon, boys. I just made Mr. Four-Arm Man pick up the robot for me.
Yeah, that's what you meant. Uh-huh.
I'm 99. Oh, I actually am stronger than I thought. Sure.
You're probably.
I mean, we have the same strength, but sure.
If he comes back with a bottle, it's over.
It's gonna blow the blow up doll. We are still live.
How do I roll just a base attribute?
Alt F4.
You click it, and then it makes a box in the main.
No, Mikey, press Control W. It'll fix.
Wobble you?
No, it'll, yeah. Did it do it?
Roll.
Oh, Control W also closes windows? No, it pulled up an actual menu for him to do it.
No, it didn't.
It pulled up an actual menu for him to roll it.
There's
It pulled up an actual... He just rolled it.
No.
What did you roll?
Strength.
To grab the sex robot.
Okay. It's not heavy or anything.
Is it dripping?
Is it?
Is it what?
Dripping.
No. It's been in a burned out building for a couple of days.
Let's try that.
No.
Do I recognize anything about this robot?
No, not yet. I mean, not absent some rolls or something, but I mean, it was disguised as a human, completely flesh covered robot.
Him being a robot himself, does he have better insight into other robots?
Yes, I suppose. What are you trying to determine, Mike?
To see what I know about this robot, its design, where it was manufactured, anything like that.
So, being able to see so many of the internals, you don't recognize the design other than that it is highly advanced. This is probably 1 or 2 generations ahead of your own.
While they're messing with the robot.
And
You're top of the line.
I know. And then this chip was allegedly, if it were real and not counterfeit, 1 or 2 generations ahead of my own. Interesting.
While they're out and about doing this, I'm just going to get more and more obnoxiously heavy things and try to just overload this truck with just junk.
Okay.
For no
I'm gonna be
reason.
right
They've
back.
done nothing to
We'll
me.
look around
Just
here.
Okay.
Well,
Just a lot.
To
I'm gonna
counterbalance
go
it, I'm in the glitter boy getting
Okay.
obnoxious.
That's where I thought we were
small
at this whole
things.
time.
We're in a building.
Oh, that's what I was.
Like,
Yeah, that's why I said I
just
wanted to
getting
go first into the tree. I thought we were going into the tree.
trying
Into
to
the building
make
first.
sure
Now you
that
wanna
they
go to the
can't
tree?
drive
Yeah.
this truck
Okay.
out.
Let's hold off
Just
before we go
getting,
into the tree. We need to talk to
Yeah.
One at a time.
other forearm.
Pillars.
The tree.
Okay. So, as mentioned, it's got about a 4-foot trunk. It looks like an oak tree, and parts of it actually are.
You can tell it's an aspen by the way it is.
But there's a door, and it's not fully closed in the bark, and you can just pull it open should you choose to.
Slowly.
Okay.
Actually, I want to scare him. Just smell it. In that opening, just give her a good old whiff.
Okay. So you recognize the scent of the circuit board. It was apparently resting in a cavity
In that tree?
in the tree. It looks like there are hooks for something to hang from. It would have fit a human-sized thing if it were, what do they call it? Contortionist. Folded up very small up inside the tree. The remainder of what you see, there are some tools for repairs. There are some parts for fixing an android. And there is a shelf that used to hold something that is empty.
How bad is that android?
Well, I'm taking it to that guy while you're doing this. So
There is no android in the tree.
No, the android that we saw earlier that he
It's
has.
destroyed. I mean,
There's no.
somebody was very angry at point blank range with a mega damage weapon It is pieces of an android.
I would like to just try to take some of the parts and whatever tools that I don't think that we would have.
Okay.
Just throw them in my pack.
From my knowledge, this android, should it be real, is a generation or two above my own. And I'm going to drop all of the pieces off with him.
Or the record.
You.
Okay.
They're the one carrying the chip that is also allegedly 1 to 2 generations above my own.
Yeah.
Chip. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well,
They're on the other side
hopefully,
of the town.
yeah, they're on the other side of the town. Hopefully, with me loading them up with this obnoxiously heavy stuff, they're going to want to leave before they find this place that you guys are at. Hopefully.
You could potentially get the trailer loaded enough to where...
I got super speed and super strength. I'm gonna try.
What are your thoughts?
Having an android that is so much of its internals exposed to the damage now, I want to try to take a look at it and see if I can find any sort of factory marks, identifying marks, any, not like specific marks, but maybe like general marks, like a company or a location area, something where it would have came from.
Okay.
And how often does it goon? Is it like a...
Derek learned a new word today.
All right. It's mostly unmarked, but you do find a servo that's marked Cyberworks.
Okay.
Does that chip look like it could have belonged to this?
Probably, considering Dogboy is sniffed from chip to it, it probably belongs to it, especially since it's a generation newer and so is the chip. Me trying to puzzle piece it in to see if, oh yeah, this chip goes here, probably not going to happen.
So, you notice something very interesting while investigating this specific part of the conversation. It had a redundant chip that got hit by one of the laser blasts.
Oh.
Otherwise, removing this board wouldn't have killed it.
So it had 2 processors for making it run?
Had full system redundancy.
So, looking at the beat up other chip, doesn't match the one we've got, from what you can tell.
Probably. Would I be able to see that at just like...
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I mean,
Interesting.
basically knew that already, but yeah.
Clarification.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well,
We know who made it now. This is the Cyberworks parts went into this, which means somebody at Cyberworks got their hands.
Cyberwork, which is a company that allegedly no longer exists, right?
For 400 years.
So, oh,
Being a part of the
Isn't
coalition,
there a-
all-knowing government, would I have known anything about where it could possibly be?
Do I know where I came from?
No.
isn't there a timey-wimey place somewhere?
No, you remember
Like a rift.
being first spun up at the factory and so forth.
I thought
but
some of the
remember
unknown
circuits
shifting
weren't
lands
working
were timey-wimey.
well until you were undergoing your bounty hunting training and being fitted with your extra set of arms and so forth by a third party.
Is there a weird timey-wimey place anywhere in the United States where, like, is it in the unknown shifting lands where some of the portals are time is weird?
That's debatable, right? So
Well, 'cause
there's
we-
dinosaurs running around and stuff. Did those come from the past, or do they just come from another dimension where there's dinosaurs? That's unknown. The rifts could take you anywhere theoretically. People come from the past through those rifts.
Can you sniff rifts?
Yes. I mean, ley lines are very, very obvious to anyone who can use sonic powers at all.
Where's the nearest ley line?
Well, the problem is that the ley lines nerf us tremendously.
Okay, that's not what I asked. Where's the nearest ley line?
Like I can't use any of my powers when I get near it.
Cool.
I don't know
cool.
where
Where's
one's at.
the nearest ley line?
Oh, you know.
I'm not saying we go there. I'm just curious on with
If
us
this
finding
could've come out
with
of
us
a-
finding this new technology. If we're close enough to a rift or ley line where it could be coming from somewhere else.
Well, I don't think this technology is coming out of the past. I think somebody from the past came out and is using the marks from then.
Well, because it can go to another dimension too. So the question is, did it just comes from a dimension where CyberWorks didn't go under?
Maybe. Who knows?
But if we're like across the continent from the nearest ley lines, probably not the
No,
answer.
no. So, ley lines, and this is a current this world Earth belief. Ley lines are thought to run through every major city and connect across the globe. And supposedly, why people settle in cities is because of a ley line nexus.
So how close are we to the nearest city?
Oh, we know
We were
all the dots.
up here, weren't we?
Aren't we just south of Fort
Simmons?
Dorado
I
now?
think he's talking about this white line.
I
right
think
at
that's
the
where
white
we've
line.
been going. Is
Yeah, you're at the end of that. You're at the end of that white
We
line.
can go to El Dorado then. I mean, that would be a major city, right? That red dot.
Also in coalition territory.
Yeah, just barely, just like a hair.
I mean, there's the. Oops.
Still a little bit.
Oh man, why is it? Stop it!
Baton Rouge?
Why is it scribbling so much?
It's also coalition now. See us.
Those circles down there in Mexico.
Those are probably just different city states or something like that. There's. Is that New Walking or something? Or is that on the red line?
New Joaquin?
New Walking?
That's on the red line. There's an X right there. If you look closely, you can see
I
it.
couldn't see it. Yeah.
So, I mean, the closest thing we're to is El Dorado, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just a hair in coalition territory, like right on the border.
It is common to put a fort next to a nexus in case anything comes out of it.
That is also fair.
But there's probably a line that runs between Baton Rouge and El Dorado. Oops.
Like a ley line or a
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm. So with the path we're on, it is very likely, or at least plausible, that these could be coming from somewhere else.
Could be.
I'm not in this conversation. Sorry.
I've got psionic stuff too, so I
Have-
know.
You said I've not really heard of an android being disguised as a human. Is that common at all?
It would go against your basic programming because it would lead to your death, almost certainly. Being discovered, masquerading as a human would get you destroyed. I mean, people have a lot to fear in this world, and it's kind of a well-known thing not to do.
Will Smith will come for you.
So this is not normal android either. We're just
I'm assuming a lot of the things that we're
Was
coming
he
across
ever, like,
are very
human?
hush
Like-
secret.
yeah,
Or
but
was it
that's
like-
another reason why I'm thinking it came across is
Did it look like a
if
human, or was it human?
somebody
From what you
with
can tell,
in a
it would have been
dimension with
indistinguishable from human.
Okay.
CyberWorks still working
Westworld.
is sending their more advanced stuff through the rift to gather information.
What I'm thinking might be more plausible is somebody from
I think so.
CyberWorks.
I think I took the last bottle of water that was in there.
I can get you some.
Somebody from CyberWorks.
I just put one of these
and
on the top of the trash
scooped
and
up
just filled
by
up
the
with water.
coalition.
That's
I can
what
just
I've been
now
doing.
work one somewhere
That's what I've been
for the
doing.
coalition.
Gonna grab this empty bottle.
But then the question is, that could be any one of their CyberWorks
You want to hit fill mine up, too?
factories, and I mean, either is plausible.
I think we. I
But
think we
that
hit the ley
your
lines.
your coalition thing, I don't think accounts for. I do not foresee the coalition
You're welcome.
being for an android faking being a human.
You're fine?
in any way, shape, or form.
It doesn't hurt.
I'm not saying it's not possible.
The dog is almost certainly made by Coalition. The design of it, the color scheme, all of it screams Coalition. That thing was made by Coalition either here or somewhere else.
But again, if somebody's trying to get information, they could have made a dog and made it match Coalition stuff. So
Could've.
people could not
What's that?
mess with it.
I think we head to the ley line after here and see if we find anything else there.
That's kind of where I'm getting at. Is I think ley line / riffs are our next lead.
Man, I'm toiling away. Just busting my ass.
Days never
And I think we hide this
working.
and take this with us, this android, instead of sending it with them.
You just keep it in the thing for now. Don't take it out.
That's what. Put it,
Well,
put it in the
'cause
tree or
it's-
put it in the
something.
tree, yeah.
Put it in the tree, hide it, and then once they're gone,
We do that.
we'll do that.
You can plot with me here.
Oh, we were
Well,
done.
That was it.
that was an open plot.
We're gonna hide the fake human android in the tree and close it until these perfectly legitimate in all shape and form scavengers are gone.
So eventually the plan will work. Once the trailer's laden so much that it seems unlikely that it'll make it back, the guy does decide to go ahead and leave. Gives you a credit stick with 1,000 credits on it. Hands it to you.
Sweet.
Picks up his signs and heads north.
Works for me.
Works for me. If I did my math correctly, that's 100 credits more than the deal I made. So
Yeah, that is.
I'll take it.
We work fast, but you know.
So, is he head back to Coalition territory?
Yes.
Do I have like a phone or anything like that that I can have some sort of communication long distance?
There are radios that work and relays, but they're mostly coalition controlled, and you don't have the access. They'd be able to track you if you did.
So once we're all back together, I'll
But
fill in
there's-
everybody else on the fake android.
There
and
are
all
no
that.
satellites. Whatever happened during the Rift War destroyed every satellite, so there's...
But how would we ever know that for certain?
I'm just saying, that's why there's not cell phones.
On a piece of paper or something that I find, I'm going to write down about
Do you have a pen?
that. There's burned buildings. I bet I can find some charcoal,
sure.
smart ass.
Scotch
About
paper?
the demon and the
Didn't answer.
building
You did not
and
answer.
something like that, and like hold it up real tight, try to like
Okay.
give it to him, and just tell him this has to get to the coalition.
We've got a rat. Metaphorically, we've got a rat.
Don't say that.
Don't open it.
I respected you.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean that
I
derogatorily.
would not interfere with official business, or not again.
For all intents and
Yeah,
purposes,
no.
you do look official
Yeah.
with it.
So my radio's down. Get us a coalition. My life depends on it.
Thanks for your help today.
Well, I'm gonna walk over to the. What are you doing?
Official coalition business.
You're in our party. Official coalition business. My
I'm
ass.
drawing.
Yeah, me too. Like, no.
Once he takes off, I'll explain that I wrote a note to the coalition about that neighborhood that we were just at to get them to New
He's still on it. Won't let people
It's
just
a
live
little
their
fucking
lives.
demon.
They seemed happy.
I'm gonna be in the background with my hand raised, just waiting for them to start arguing.
Yeah.
The last person they saw was us, so if that blows up for any reason, we're prime suspect number one, and they're marked.
If it blows up the demon, it doesn't matter.
You're the reason the demon's going to come after us.
It's-
you being
it's a
too paranoid.
Demon
So here's the
altar
thing.
is probably not
So they're going
just the
to
demon.
airdrop it, boom, and then they'll come in to clear it out.
Yeah, they're gonna. Are they gonna drop a holy hand grenade on top of it? Or
They're more equipped than we are.
And we weren't gonna fuck with it.
yeah, we didn't. There was no need.
It's not a risk that we need to take. It is
Are
an
you kidding
inherent-
What you just did was a risk we didn't need to
exactly. That was
take. Not
stupid.
only
We're not
did
staying
you
here, we're
potentially get the demons.
matter where we're
The
at.
demon pissed off at us. You also just gave the coalition
Our
an idea of the last place a whole group of wanted people are.
Not wanted. Just saying.
I am very.
We're gonna. I guarantee, me and you are going to be wanted just out of proximity to the rest of the wanted people.
Yeah, I won't lie. You're with us.
Guilty by association is what's about to happen.
Just saying, I was not wanted by anybody. I was just hated.
I'm extremely.
So, on that note,
Let's get the fuck out of Dodge.
we need to go grab that android and skedaddle.
That was our plan anyway.
Do we have a tarp or something? We're collecting some
We need to get our own trailer for one of our other bikes.
highly suspicious looking objects that we just kind of have strapped to the back of a bike currently.
Yeah.
I mean,
Surprise!
you could come up with one elsewhere.
I mean, we're in
don't
a
know.
town, right? Like, surely there may be.
Everything's
burned
burned.
Burned to the ground town where he's
Yeah,
picking
I mean, you
metal
could find
scraps.
like a blanket that didn't completely get burned or something. You know, I mean,
Just something half-assed to cover it for now.
okay.
Just so, like, going by, people aren't immediately like, huh?
That gives me an idea.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Since I was throwing a bunch of crap in their truck, is there anything that was salvageable that I would have wanted to keep at all, or is it all pretty much just junk?
I mean, all of the pipes and most of the electronics melted into some nice slag.
Gotcha.
You telling me we could sell the copper here?
The buildings that you didn't even get to. I mean, you only cleared about 4 of them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, is it... I'm trying
Had
to
you
think.
not given away our location, we could have turned this
I guess
abandoned building into...
You're right. There's no way we're sticking around.
Yeah, we
Disregard.
could have turned this abandoned town into like a little hideout for us.
Did you
but
tell him about the tree?
Yes.
him?
Yes.
He was
Yes.
with them.
No.
He went with
He
us.
was-
He was in the area with the tree and everything with us. He was just acting like he was working over here. So
Okay.
Picking up and moving stuff.
Yeah. Did you
Flipping walls
have any
around.
questions? Want any information about that?
Your son has a gift for you.
We got those in Marionville.
It's just a bag.
Chips or something. That was empty.
Pork rinds.
Turkey Creek snacks.
Pork rinds.
Father, I hunger.
but like so, the tree there wasn't like any tunnels. It was literally just like this hidden little workshop. Interesting.
It just, to me, it seems like a place where you would sequester something like a suspiciously human-made android.
The human android could go here and do repairs on itself and not be caught.
Maybe not on itself, but like, you know, somebody else. Was there any other sense at the that you could get from burnage?
The third robot was up inside the tree. We've not yet found the carcass of the third robot.
Oh, I thought that was the same robot that was with the tree and the injured. Okay, I didn't realize that was the second one. Or a different one.
No, something was guarding the tree.
What's the tree made out of?
Most of the tree is actual tree, but they've carved away the trunk and put in an aluminum bark-covered canister.
Does the tree burn, like, at all? Or is it... The tree's fine?
Tree's fine.
Everything else around the tree burns?
There was no
What is it with that?
arcana.
What did you...
There was no arcana. I'm gonna make a roll to see if I can
A
find
fire suppression system.
So that'd
For
be
this tree.
5.
What
Well,
place?
there's a
Specifically
hidden-
this area.
There was a hidden.
At this time of day.
Track that out.
At this time of year.
I can try lighting
Okay.
on fire.
I got a 5.
Please don't.
It's a 3 plus 2.
Okay, so searching around the area, you realize that a fight did break out here, and that the robot was cut open here because we've got a door that was cut off of it and cast aside, and then it appears to have dragged itself over the hill sometime later.
Robot on the run?
Yeah. Follow the trail.
You guys came back, like, we all met up and then...
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
and then
was-
went
this
back
was
on this
after
world
Homeboy
together
left.
Okay, yeah. Let's do it.
Tracking down a robot.
Making my way downtown.
Walking
Your
fast.
dick is now a noodle. Poor fella.
Poor fella.
I don't remember.
We won?
You won?
We won the game?
Good job.
You lost the game.
You were going to put that in my hoodie, weren't you?
Close.
You're going to put it in my ear?
Every time I went to go do it, though, you kept turning back forward.
I don't sit still. What do you expect?
I lost the game.
You lost.
I lost the game.
That's too bad. God, he's going at it.
I've never been a fan of pork rinds. They've always been just kind of okay.
Yeah.
James, which one of these cords is your laptop?
Whichever one's plugged into my laptop. Let's see.
Don't answer that question.
What?
Which one?
Why do you care?
This one?
You might ask.
Way more than you should have.
Why did you unplug his laptop?
I did.
You didn't get a chance to. You pulled it away from him.
No.
No, he did this.
I hit him with one of these.
Darn.
I just got Jacob easily.
Him with the old gargoyle.
Mike is in 60
This thing is
again.
burning my leg.
That's actually been pretty good.
Let's feel this side of it.
Well,
I'm looking for a picture, I'm sorry.
this is kind of cold, to be honest.
I don't know why yours would be hot. We've been sitting on a black screen for the last hour.
It's just been on my lap, is why.
So, is it HP?
Yeah.
HPs just have terrible, cooling systems. Mine's probably okay.
So the last one?
No, there's two more.
Okay.
I've had one full one, and I don't really want to be the fatso that eats a second full one by myself.
Yeah, I'm good. Just rip it in half and go and eat a full one.
I had a full one.
How many full ones have you had?
One. I ripped mine in half earlier and I went back for a second half.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, mine's not too hot. I mean, it's a little hot
Okay, so I'm
around
not going to
here.
be the only
But, like,
fatso.
It's not happening.
happening?
Sorry.
But all of he had eaten today was a pulled pork sandwich and a bowl of ramen noodles.
Well, you should have had cheese steak with us.
I'm not driving all the way to Springfield.
For a good ass cheese
What
steak.
are you doing right now?
This isn't like, you know.
I'm
It's-
driving
Yeah, it's
15
like
minutes
a
past.
2-minute drive to city limits of Springfield.
Yeah, but
What
you
a
don't have to
shame.
deal with the fucking traffic. Like, at all.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You don't.
I have a car that works the majority of the time. I don't need to add a 30-minute drive for cheesesteaks.
Your
Well,
loss.
I mean, your argument is wrong, because this is 10 minutes from here. But, I get what you're saying.
Derek thought that it would take us half an hour when we were leaving the cheesesteak.
I didn't say a
place.
half an hour. I just thought 10 minutes was quick.
It's just something
Campbell and
different.
Battlefield, you always just take Campbell
Yeah,
all the
but
way
it
up to
was like-
Plainview.
7 o'clock. Campbell, I was expecting Campbell to be busy.
It was
It wasn't
okay.
too bad, yeah.
It was like normal Springfield traffic.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Huh.
You
That's a
find
big bowl.
that, pieces of that, it missing both of its legs and its left arm. It drug itself about 400 meters using only its right arm, and you find it stopped. It's got claws dug into the earth and it's just froze. Seems like the main battery failed.
Mr. Robot Man!
Can we plug him into the Glitter Boy?
Would you stop trying to plug potentially dangerous things into power?
Make an electronics roll, you can do whatever you want.
I'm gonna
Can I
make an
attempt-
electronics roll to see if it still has its circuit board. Because I bet you it doesn't.
I was going to attempt to repair it.
One of its circuit boards has been removed. It apparently also had a backup system.
Does the backup system still work in this one?
It has no power, but it seems like it would.
Mike, I'm pretty sure we need to look at getting ourselves some backup systems.
Yeah.
This world's looking.
Just thinking the same
This
thing.
world seems very dangerous for Well, kinds of us. So
How do you know you don't have a backup system?
it was like a really deep question.
Can you feel that you don't have a backup system in there?
I would like to attempt to
Like
repair.
asking where's God.
It's very simple. We just open him up. And
Okay. So you're missing quite a few parts, but you're able to remove the destroyed battery. You could replace it if you had one. And yeah, if you
Was
wire
that
it
a
up,
part of the pile of parts that I got from the tree?
no, nothing that big was in there. Oh, also, I'll give it to you. This bot is equipped with a self-destruct system, which would have gone off had the main battery not failed.
Dollar Barrett.
So anyways, can I continue to recommend not turning on things we don't really know much about?
You can.
You're starting to sound like our scaredy cat over here.
I'm not trying to get mollywopped by one of these things.
Just trying to have fun, Dad.
Well, it's one of those that it only
We've
has
got
one
the
arm. What can
Mystifier.
it really do? Type of thing.
Mesmer.
if you
Mo,
turn
did
it
you
back
roll
on,
your?
it might just
I was
immediately explode.
going to roll it, and I was explaining why I was rolling, and you gave me the answers anyway, so...
Go ahead and roll it.
Okay.
Accidentally turns the self-destruct part back on.
A 10.
Raised.
Yeah, this is a CyberWorks Android, and it is new. None of these parts have seen more than 4 or 5 hours of use. So whatever it did before, it was waiting in that tree for those Pecos bandits to come and open the tree and then attack them. It had not done hardly anything prior.
Was that?
So what I'm hearing
It was
is
still like smoldering.
We should
when
go
he
back
was
to the
there,
tree.
Or was it like?
It
what
had
I'm
been a
hearing
few
is
days. It
either
was
there
pretty
is
done.
these CyberWorks robots are being created nearby, or they probably were freshly brought here right before this happened.
I don't
And we
know.
might be able to find a trail or track of where they came from.
Can I try to get a scent on the other chips? Because we have 2 more other chips.
We have...
Why don't you just get a
We
sense
found
on
all
this
the
robot?
savage chips.
We've got,
we found
we've got
the-
3 for 3,
okay.
yeah.
Okay, I didn't remember the first
And the
one.
new ones came out of the tree.
First one was the dog, then the female, then this weird attack robot that has
Okay.
a self-destruct. That's the
Yeah, I
same.
forgot that the dog was missing on that one too. Okay.
Yeah, we had 2 of them were ripped out, and then one of them was like a breadboard where like they were kind of fresh looking, so they weren't part of anything.
Can I try to figure out where the robot may have been going? Because like, did it just take off in a straight line?
Yeah, it was going northeast, east-northeast.
I would say we follow that.
Would that have maybe been
Coalition?
calling? Well, I was going to say.
I was gonna go towards the coalition from the direction we're in now.
Kind of takes it right towards El Dorado, almost, right?
Sorta.
No, not nearly that north.
Okay.
it might have been chasing the bandits that blew it up,
Well, they went.
so it could blow it up back.
They went.
Well, I think
They went the other
went,
way.
They went the way we came because
Yep.
Those
been tracking
pecos are
them
what
down.
we killed.
It's going the direction we're going. We're heading east. It's heading east northeast.
I think we should try to follow this trail.
Why don't we go take a look at the tree one more time?
Okay.
Does it look like there was any sort of communication systems or lines at any point in this tree?
There is a communications device you don't recognize in the tree.
someone smarter than us.
Oh, I thought you said that it was just the tools, the parts, and the hook.
I may be a
I
robot,
did.
but I don't understand robots. So
Yeah, I can go back. I still want to know why this tree didn't burn down. Like
because
all
it's
the
half
other-
metal.
Okay.
No, there's no other trees that burned down.
They just
The
lit fires
bandits
with
got
those.
mad, and they deliberately burned down all the buildings. They didn't necessarily cause a forest fire.
Okay.
It could have, but it didn't.
You have free will. No one's stopping.
Do you want to commit a forest fire or what?
Only you can
Sounds kinda
prevent forest fires.
Only he can cause forest
Working
fires
with-
right now too.
Communications device. Does it seem to be a two-way or like or just a receiver or?
Give me an electronics roll.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
It's a two-way. It's designed to communicate basically straight up, which makes no sense.
Somebody drop a beep.
As
boop,
we
beep
said
in that
earlier, as I said earlier, we think all of the satellites are gone, but there's no way for us to prove that.
Was there anything on the moon in this universe, like, ever? Was there ever any, like, moon bases or anything?
That you know about? I don't know. The rumors, yeah. There's rumors of Atlanteans on Mars.
Are you insinuating that Cyberworks actually never went out of business, just went to the moon? Is that what you're insinuating right
An evil robot company on the moon.
Yeah.
Mexico's full of vampires. I mean,
And in California, it's just dinosaurs.
I'm gonna look at you and wave my 4 arms around and be like, have you seen me? Probably not the weirdest thing you've heard.
Is that a part of your cybernetics that you can just turn into a rocket and get us there real quick?
No,
So, yeah, this device is completely foreign. But you understand the basic signals. It's got power. It is working.
are we gonna use it?
We don't know what we don't know, so
I mean, coalition's already on the way. What's another group of people?
we can just
Ooh, we can make them fight each other.
exactly.
And then let's fuck off.
Coalition's going to where the demon was, not here.
Allegedly.
This is on the way.
No, it's not.
I say,
More on the way than
let her
now.
rip. I say, let's see if we get a response.
Can I don't know how I want to do this, but I want to set it up.
I'm gonna pull a "Hey, you guys" into the thing.
There's not like a microphone or a keyboard or anything. All there is a port.
Is a port?
Port.
Let's plug it into this guy.
Yeah, plug it in there,
Glitter boy?
and then we'll plug it in the glitter boy.
Can I pick up the robot and drag it back over here this way? And
When you plug it in, it's just never going to give you up.
I'm not going to plug it in. I just want to see if I can find anything that would have fit into that port from the robot.
Or the android.
Android thing. Like if this was meant to attach to the communication
Only
device
robots
and send
could-
it, or if something else was.
Okay. The human-like android had a port in her neck that matches the port on this device.
I mean, what hurts? She's not like alive.
I don't
right
think I can
now.
make that thing work though.
But we could like plug it in, just to see if it does
The question-
literally anything at all.
He's gonna hold
This
up
is
her
probably
neck to the-
stupid.
Yeah, that's
Probably an awful idea. Do you think you could rewire that port off of her onto one of us so we could connect to
Probably
this?
not.
You want to roll?
I sure. I will
Roll
my-
for the question of.
Like, I'm not trying this. I'm trying to see if it's viable.
Yeah.
You want to hacking them at that point?
Sure.
Okay.
Anything you like.
Can I do
Anything you could. Can I roll a shooting to figure out if I can rewire this?
Can. Your answer may not be the one you like, but okay.
You can fight.
So you check, and to your amazement, you check the other one. They both have the exact same port on them.
Oh, at least they do.
It's hidden beneath their equipment. They're both already wired
You
in
know
this
this?
way.
You know this?
How often do you look at your neck, James?
Tell me how often you inspect your neck.
I look in the mirror.
How
How
often?
did you expect your neck back here in a hidden
I mean,
compartment?
shit. If I had a hole right here,
It's hidden, though. He just said it's hidden.
It's hidden.
how long have you been alive?
A while.
It's not like a
So like
when you're age kind of a hole.
that was a question I meant to ask you. I've been alive for a long time then, haven't I?
About
Because
3.
Cyberworks, if I'm made from Cyberworks, and Cyberworks has been down for 400 years. Then-
Maybe. I mean, you could have been, if that's you want to do your backstory, or you could have been freshly assembled or reassembled from
Or
existing
just
parts.
activated?
I'll have to think about that.
And it goes for
You
both
were
of them.
found in the closet.
Okay.
Depending on what you guys' backstories are, I've got some questions about Cyberworks for you guys because they're making shit if they're gone.
I think just for the time being, I will have been made from Cyberworks and then put in storage and then found way later and modified by the person that found me.
I would like to
be
try to
bounty hunter.
smell if Cyberworks is on the moon.
Can't smell that far. You've tried before, it doesn't work.
I guess let her rip.
I want to plug it into
Stick it
Brandon.
in.
He has less opinions.
Stick it in.
Yeah, let's plug it into the fireball. That one seems more
Yeah.
fun.
Uh-huh.
Well,
The
this one
tree-
seems too giddy about it.
Would you rather have an explosion?
I just don't think anything negative could happen.
He doesn't think anything negative could happen.
You don't think?
I have the major overconfident flaws, so
James, you could have stopped that. He doesn't think.
I'm a robot. I don't think, I process.
I do want to see if I can try and set it up to where they won't receive any sort of data but sound. I don't want any sort of like programming or anything.
You don't
coming
want a
in.
Zoom call?
I don't think
I get turned evil and
to do that.
say win all of you.
But
What do you want, electronics or
Turns you
hacking
guys
on
evil.
your pick. You can solve the problem however you like.
If he's
Even
in
shooting.
the tree, if he's in the tree, I can just bury her in the
that?
tree.
Alright, guys. Should we maybe tie him up before we put him in this
No.
Fuzzy handcuffs.
thing? I just... Are you guys fine with that? We don't know what this is gonna do to you.
That's one put
Does
the one
this
with
worry you?
Just fire instead of
Yeah,
Does this worry you?
You want to give me your guns? That's not something you want to do.
No. No, it's not.
That's why I'm doing this one. It seems a little bit more manageable than the Ford Gun McGee over there.
He can light us on fire!
You can light some of us on fire.
I'm gonna stand in the doorway where I can get out of the tree. Need be.
I don't think the tree's big enough for all of us to be in it. It's literally just like a closet.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Like,
It's basically a compartment. He's saying that.
So you're
whatever,
not even like in there.
I'm kind of just reaching in.
Okay.
Okay. I would like to be visible so I can see. And I want to have Dispel ready. If I see him start to ignite once he plugs in,
Okay.
quell that
Shut
shit.
him down. Okay.
Okay, that's fair.
Or
I'm
I
not
can assume
equipped to
him
deal
being
with
plugged
any
in.
one of you
You
guys.
don't have to be plugged in. That's,
Like, I'm really strong.
Sounds like you're making him be plugged in.
you
right
can
now,
choose to
honestly.
jack in or not. That's you.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Fucking up, ball.
No peer pressure.
I mean,
A
you're
lot
the,
of
you're the
peer
only one we
pressure.
want to do
But
that.
anyways, have fun.
Okay. So, as soon as he jacks you in,
Jack you off.
all of your senses disappear. It's as though you're standing completely in a black room. You cannot see, feel, hear, or sense anything.
What do you see?
You can't hear that.
so to us, does it look
So
like
we
you just
think we
powered
just
down?
killed Brent.
You're just staring blankly into the distance.
I'm gonna do like Will Smith from Men in Black 1, where I'm like, he's looking this way. And then he
There's
pointed
nothing.
this way.
It's complete blackness.
One is the loneliest one.
Anybody there?
So you make the sound, but it's not coming out in words as much as vibrations
Okay.
through the nothingness.
Just sleep paralysis.
A terminal screen whooshes up in front of you and appears out of nowhere. And you know instinctively you have the ability to communicate with it without any keyboard or anything else. You see a blinking cursor at the top left of the terminal.
Print Hello World.
Okay.
Put in the Konami code.
Up, down, up. Was it up, down, left, right, B, A, start? Is it A, B, I thought it was a B, A. It's just print, parentheses, hello world, parentheses.
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm kind of confused. So it's like
A computer.
You're one with the
Okay.
computer, and you're talking with the computer.
You're going to be typing in
The Matrix.
whatever you want to say right here. This interview.
Yeah, just what would you say?
Who is this? Who? What are you? Who are you?
A file comes spinning out onto the screen. Experiment M1XSML. Assignment: assimilate. Task: experiment with psionic powers. Progress unknown.
That's you. It's Mike Small.
What powers? What?
It starts listing off a bunch of pyrokinetic and psionic capabilities.
Fuck, why did I do this?
You didn't have to.
I did ask if you're sure you wanted to.
Screen goes black.
If you're scared, just Alt F4.
Lights up in red. Text this time. New assignment. Report location.
Here.
I'd find a way to get the fuck out of there.
Is there like a
Control C.
exit key?
Control C. Control
Escape,
C.
escape,
As soon as you have that thought, the material fades around you. You have your senses back. You're standing there with a thing in your neck.
Okay. Unplug that shit.
Okay.
So,
So what
what
happened?
what was it like, buddy?
Scary?
What did they?
You come here.
Who was it? Like,
I don't know.
and what happened in there?
So as soon as he goes to plug in,
Hold on, I want to hear what he says before I just like, yeah, I'm all for it.
I said it was scary. Let's go. Come on.
We should
What
check
the-
out the
Whoever
house.
is
as soon as he
Wants
goes to
to
plug
know our
in the belt
location.
over here, I'm gonna get
don't know
a
who it
barrier
is.
ready.
The
Where
Prince
they
of
are.
Siberia is requesting our location and requesting $1,000 that they'll pay back.
Yeah.
I don't know who I am or what I am.
Are you sure? He said it was scary.
Why are you questioning now? Stand in.
I was joking at first.
Plug it in. Plug him in.
Do it. Everybody just stand behind me.
Let it rip.
Alright, stand behind me in case something goes wrong.
If something goes wrong, I'm yanking him. So it's
Okay,
something more
so-
doesn't go wrong.
Everything ceases to exist. You're standing alone in an empty black void.
With all your friends.
Hello?
World.
A screen flies forward with a red blinking cursor.
Who are you?
ARCHIE 3.
I almost died. ARCH.
Archie.
Does that ring a bell at all?
No.
To me? What is your function?
What does your function?
Design, command, control.
Design what?
Thousands of diagrams of robots come spinning across the screen.
Command who?
The screen turns into a silvery mirror, and you can see your own face.
That's unfortunate.
File, Unit 10, MRE, Assignment, Century, North American Security Forces. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Status, unknown. New assignment, report location.
Nah, Chief. I ain't gonna do that. Where are you? Why don't you report your location?
New assignment, return to HQ, Aberdeen headquarters.
Thank you, have a nice day. And I'm just gonna disconnect.
Okay?
Or think of I want to leave.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm going to relay all of that to you guys. There were a lot of models of robots.
Did you see the ones we have?
Did I see mine design?
You didn't see your own design, no, but you did see the spider robot go by. It was quick.
I would venture to say that maybe when you plugged in, they may know our location from that.
I don't
Or
think so, because they kept requesting my
Yeah,
location.
they asked it from both of you, but like, why would they? Like, obviously, you plugged in from somewhere. Wouldn't they have a way of knowing that at all? Or I guess we wouldn't know that, but
They're just asking for your IP address.
yeah.
If you give them $500,
Does
They'll
this
send back
communication
1,000.
device seem portable?
Where's Aberdeen?
No, it's technology that none of you have seen or used before, and it's part of the assembly of the tree. I mean, tree is portable.
we have a super strong rat.
Yeah, I mean,
Take the tree.
it's wood above and below, but
I mean, I don't know if I want this with us.
Hypothetically, we can disconnect it from power and take the communication system, and if we have any more questions, reconnect it to power.
What power do you think it's connected to? I have no idea.
The Glitter Boy.
We can use the glitter boy.
Yeah.
Currently, I think it's just surviving on its own.
How do we know that the tree is actually a tree? Maybe
You can tell it's an acid.
Well, 'cause
maybe there are
'cause
copper
we-
wires inside of the tree.
We've checked out the tree, and most of it's tree except for this aluminum compartment.
Are you sure?
I mean,
Yes.
We could try to pick up the tree. He did say it's portable.
you know,
He could also say that Micah could heal him with the robot with his guns.
you could try.
You heal
roll
it for
for it.
negative damage.
I would like
By
to.
the way, the answer to the question that you asked is knowable. There's a reason why your location is being requested. That's knowable.
By plugging back in and just asking them why they want to know? I mean, that's not a bad idea.
I'm gonna be
It's
honest.
not a continuity error.
I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't expecting what I witnessed, so I don't really know how I want to proceed with.
I'm not a robot.
robot.
I can't plug in.
I know, but this is a question for the group. How do we want to proceed with this? Because, like,
Why
to be
don't
honest,
you-
I wasn't expecting cyberware computer to try to communicate with me.
Why don't you
And then-
also give that terminal thing the location of the demon town? They can all
Honestly?
fight.
Honestly? That's pretty good.
2 is better than 1.
That's pretty good.
I'm just imagining, like, they drop down in that neighborhood, the coalition nukes it, and Micah just turns off. Risk I'm willing to take.
He's also a robot. He would turn off too.
Risk I'm willing to take.
It depends on who gives the location, I guess.
So how do we want to play this? Or do we want to just not?
I want to play it like that. Exactly. Actually,
You tell
that's
them where
what,
the demon town
that
is.
is what I want.
curious if you could find any more information about robots that we have, or where they might be coming from.
Well, they said the headquarters was Aberdeen.
That's where the headquarters is. That doesn't necessarily mean that's where these
Like the factory
new robots
is,
are coming
yeah.
from.
Going back in.
Where's the factory? Tell them the location of the Demon King.
Hello?
You get a green screen comes up.
Green. Green for good.
I would. Where are active CyberWorks locations?
Error. Information unknown.
Active CyberWorks factory.
Error. Information unknown.
I'm gonna say the name of the robot that I was talking to.
Screen turns red. Status update requested. Progress toward headquarters.
Is headquarters active?
Headquarters. Extremely active, well defended.
Where is... I can't word it like that because that will backfire. Can I get a list of active CyberWorks locations?
Security clearance insufficient.
Now draw. That's the only thing you're good at.
Information required for current assignment.
Travel to
No, I'm telling you
Aberdeen,
that like,
Michigan.
the information I'm requesting is required for my current assignment.
Maryland. Aberdeen, Maryland. What?
Maryland.
The information of active factories is required for my current assignment. I'm going to try to trick the robot into telling me.
Request denied. Error. Created human unavailable.
Do you guys remember how to break chat GPT?
Where it just says,
Well, not that far. Just to trick it into thinking.
What
that
is the name of the current human supervisor for CyberWorks?
Error. RT3 supervisor. RT3 supervises CyberWorks. Warning. Communications budget 75%. Must avoid detection.
Why do you want to know my location?
Just slip in a credit. It's like a payphone.
Operation Theta Wave. At risk.
What is Operation Theta Wave?
Operation Theta Wave details a plan to lure the coalition into attacking a demonically possessed town slightly to the north. In order to set these two forces against one another, once sufficient RT3 androids are in place.
you dumbass.
See, I hate the coalition, so I'm not upset by them. But I want the coalition to get rid of the demon.
Is that the town we were at? The
For sure.
Yeah, I was pretty sure. Just want to make sure there's not like another demonic town that.
Mission accomplished.
I need to see a priest.
I'm gonna input the information I have on the demonic town
Okay.
just to see what it says.
The screen goes green. Operator identify.
RG3.
I'm gonna give them his information.
Information not found. Per directive of RT7, operator identify.
Just do it.
Mine? Yeah, I guess I'll give him my information.
Operator not found. You're standing flat-footed with all your friends,
Acquaintances.
and the device has turned off.
Well,
That's a different reaction.
from what I gathered, there's this robot, right? And it now controls CyberWorks.
Fantastic.
Robot's said plan is to set the coalition on the demonic town we were at. And I believe somebody has already put that plan further into works.
Well, I hate that plan now, then.
Because the only
Okay.
reason I could see why, from what I gathered, is I think CyberWorks might want to take over the planet and is trying to get rid of this demonic force and the coalition
At the same time.
at the same time.
That's what it sounds like.
Don't say.
Because they want to make sure they have enough RG3 robots in place before this happens. And then they want us to go to
Aberdeen, Maryland.
Aberdeen, Maryland. That's where the headquarters is at.
Now, hear me out here.
It's far.
I really don't want to go to Aberdeen.
Hear me out here.
Let's warn the town! Let's warn the town!
Hear me out here. What if we get to Aberdeen, We let the Coalition and the Demonic Force fight each other.
Uh-huh.
Hope they at least cripple each other. We wipe out Cyberworks and then finish wiping out the Coalition and the Demon. And then we take over the world.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Us 6.
Uh-huh.
No.
Him? Not going to be around long enough. Sorry. Mercy bubble.
Living a great life. I would love to tell the
I
town.
didn't say that. I didn't say anything about that. I just
Imagine a
said,
time
you won't be
skip
here for
and
the
James
green.
is just gone.
I had a son with the same name and the same,
Pacifist.
same issues.
Bounty hunter.
Pacifist.
Pacifist. Whatever is going on here. He's just he's along for the ride.
No,
just for joy.
on a real note, though, that seems like it's all hunky-dory.
Yeah, it seems like it solved itself, actually. You know?
It seems like it's all just going to kind of handle itself. So, the only thing I would say is Cyberworks might become a problem, but there's no money in stopping them right now. So,
How do you know that?
because nobody seems to know they exist, because they were it said it was well defended and well hidden. So.
That scares me, though, because that means that... I mean, they've obviously gotten robots up and running around here. So who knows where the hell else they have all of them. This little town's just the mission that they told you about currently.
We've already sent one official Coalition business message. Why don't we send another?
I mean, shit, Barry can do it all day long.
Yeah, exactly.
The problem, though, if you're thinking about sending a coalition to Maryland, is it's on the other side of their sworn enemy.
Yeah, the Federation.
Let's call the Federation.
Yeah,
Let's
get the
get that
Federation
name on
involved.
The
Yeah.
Federation wasn't mentioned, so the question is...
Are they working for the Federation?
Or at least with.
Or are they the
Is-
Federation?
They could be.
Because when I asked for the human supervisor of Cyberworks, it gave me an error and said that RG... ARIGNG... Archie 3 was the supervisor, the program I was talking to. So, I don't know if it's decided to do its own thing, if it's working for
Did
some.
you notice that the green screen gave you a different designation? Identified itself as a different
7.
designation?
Yes, but like,
Because you were talking to different people.
yes, I mostly talked to the red one though, but I just assumed that maybe the green with that designation was a program versus the actual AI, is what I was assuming. But now I'm second guessing my assumptions. So
No, I just want to make sure you notice it.
Makes an ass out of you and me.
but yeah, I did ask for operator to identify as well.
I think the most fun thing for me to do right now is maybe find a priest.
You know?
Before everything kicks off. As I know I am
To get rid of your demon aura.
Do we want to
And
head?
I'm worried that he's going to think it was me.
Do we want to head around
Or we can just go to
Coalition
Mexico.
territory and up into the Federation?
The
of Maryland?
vampires?
We've been told not to go to Mexico explicitly by everyone we've seen.
That's not.
We're fine. What are the robots going to do? Suck, or the vampires going to do to us robots? Suck our oil?
Probably.
I'm a walking smorgasbord.
How does that
work? I'd rather not.
There's robot vampires.
Are there robot vampires?
Not that you know of. But
Not yet.
vampires can consume psychic energy, so you're not completely immune.
I am, though. I don't got.
He's too dumb to be consumed.
I am the rusty tin can.
I think we plan to go around Coalition and try and find a city up in Federation of Magic.
We're trying to figure out the Federation stuff. There's nothing that I know so far. I've not met with the Federation to this point to know if they dislike me.
Probably.
Where exactly is Aberdeen?
It's in Maryland.
Here's your geography. Where's Maryland? Oh, you got it.
I'm looking at this from upside down.
Oh, come on. Florida's here.
Yes, I gathered that. This is
Where's
Texas.
Maryland?
No,
No.
that's
No.
No, that would be Maine.
Colder. Warmer.
Somewhere in this general area.
Yes, the Northeast.
It's the weirdest looking state.
The Northeast.
That's not a state. That is not a...
That's an island.
Minus points.
Oh man.
I could just call Kevin and he would let me know.
They also give you direction.
Do you know where West Virginia is? Because it's right next to West Virginia. Okay, move your fingers slightly more east.
To your left.
Yeah, I'd say I'm upside down. I almost
Okay,
went
you
this
see
way.
the really odd-looking state up in there? No, your finger was directly over it. The really odd-looking shape of state right there. That's not West Virginia. That's Maryland.
Okay.
My
You're
head
in a
hurts.
good general direction.
The Federation is
He
no
also
longer
circled-
an option.
He also
Glitter
circled.
boys are enemies of the state.
He also circled half of
Dark
the
boys are
Great
too.
Lakes.
It's gonna be fine. We're in parts where I'm hated. We'll just go to parts where you're hated. It's okay.
The coalition hates me too.
Yeah, see, so we're not fine anywhere. Let's go to the Federation. It doesn't matter.
Am I the only one that's not hated or hunted by everybody?
Is that the true Federation or just the
so.
Federation? The green.
The Federation of Magic. It doesn't say true.
Well, the true Federation considers me an enemy of the state,
Oh.
so I don't know what the difference is.
I don't either. I think it's the same entity.
That's a long way to go. And a short time to get there.
Yo.
I'm eastbound. Watch old bandit.
I mean, we got that far in like a day and a half.
Yeah. We just dedicate time for haul ass, and then we haul ass.
Oh yeah, you got hover bikes.
Hover bikes, get at it. This guy goes 60 miles
how
per hour.
much gas have we consumed?
Sounds like you could just plug yourself into the Glitter Boy and be fine.
Glitter Boy does have a reactor on it. Yeah, you're going to need to fuel up before you get there.
We'll cross that bridge when it happens.
We also have 1,000 credits just in our pocket.
Oh yeah.
I've got a couple thousand.
I was talking about the 1,000 stick that he just handed. Razzmatazz!
I've also got a couple thousand in my inventory. I couldn't afford anything I wanted, so I just pocketed all of my starting money.
I think we got a good plan. Let's go.
Oh, boo! You could shoot 4 pistols with a mega damage.
Should we stop by the Federation first
You
and
wanna
go straight
duel
to
about it?
Maryland?
I think we stop by the Federation
Chief?
first. I might be able to get some information there from different allies.
Are you
Me and
by
you
the
should be
Federation?
fine to go in the Federation.
As
There's-
far as I know, I'm okay.
There's probably Momano sects here or there in the Federation that I could...
Yeah,
Get in
you
touch with.
because of your background, the Federation might not hate you.
It says coalition and non-coalition hate me, but it doesn't specify the Federation hates me.
That sounds like literally everyone, you know? What they teach you at Harvard Law School and what they don't teach you at Harvard Law School is the sum of all human knowledge, James.
Yeah. Let me see. I mean, it doesn't specify.
All I'm
Sheriff
saying
have
is,
enemies?
sure.
Yeah, I had an enemy's hindrance.
Is that a hindrance? I don't even have
And they didn't.
I think it's a hindrance.
I would like to also point out the fact that when I asked the first time about active factories and cyberware places, I got told no. And then when I asked the second time,
CS.
I got told that that was restricted information that I couldn't know about. So I think the stars are pointing towards there are other cyber work factories around.
Oh, I don't know if this should have been a factor if they're actually demon worshipping cultists, but demons hate me. Like, will actively seek me out to not be friendly to me. Okay.
I'm glad you waited until after we were out of the demon town to point that out.
I was trying to figure out if the Federation hates me for some reason, and I found my, it's actually, they just hate Momanos, not Ronwar, so, you know.
So yeah.
Well, we have a good general plan. Ish.
Oh yeah?
Go towards Federation. Go towards Aberdeen, Maryland.
Almost heaven.
And the thing is, with that plan, we've already sicked the coalition on the demon town
Yeah.
because of Derek. What are we doing about that?
We're gonna get the Federation in on it too.
Is there anything we can do about that?
We're get,
What
True.
can we do about
we
it?
tell the Federation that
JK.
I don't know. Oops,
JK
sorry. Sniffer wasn't working right that day. I think I was sick.
well, we could tell the Federation, right, that the Cyberworks has set up an ambush and that the Coalition and
But my
a demon
information
are going to fight.
made it sound as though Cyberworks wasn't quite ready and they weren't actively setting the coalition. So what's going to happen if the coalition and
Goes
the demon
too early?
goes too early and Cyberworks isn't ready?
Well, it sounded like to me they're just waiting.
Yeah, it said
Did he
there was
relay-
somebody
Find
on
each other.
site or whatever.
Did he relay all the lines he got, or is it just we're hearing verbatim what he's telling us now?
That's up to him.
I'll relay all the information I got.
All the information. So it sounded like they were going to wait until both factions were weakened and then move, whenever that was. It's not that
But
they're not strong enough to take them on. It's not
they
they
may-
want them weak first.
They made that line. They wanted to get more of the RG units in place before they did that. So I'm wondering if they were just going to have both forces fight, and when they were weak towards the end of the battle, come in and try to clean up. But what happens if they aren't there to ambush?
Let's be real, they have to be close to ready or close by, because
gonna-
how long do you expect that fight to happen?
I'm gonna
a matter
point
of weeks.
at
It's not a
the
siege.
3
they're-
androids that we currently have found and be like, I think there are some in the area already.
I mean,
But how many are destroyed?
they're not
3.
waiting that long for them to be weak, because it's not like they're laying siege or anything. They're attacking. The robots are coming in directly after. That'd be like a span of a day.
My current
Type
objective,
situation.
according to the power that be, is to report to Maryland. So
Do you trust it? What is your intuition say?
Do you have an
The only thing I
overwhelming
trust is
desire to move east for any other reason, just out of just curiosity? Do you feel like a compulsion to go east?
no,
Kind of sounds like you do.
I'm just putting all the information out there.
Yeah.
We could not deal with this at all and go to old California or Mexico for all I care.
I don't think we're gonna go to Mexico.
We're not going to fucking
I
Mexico.
hate to tell you.
I bet there's just a lot of bounties in Mexico.
And so much tequila.
And there are dinosaurs
I
in
really
Florida.
doubt there's any bounties in Mexico, actually.
You think the vampires are just putting
doubt
bounties
there's
on themselves?
any at all.
I need to get some sort of like device that I can just check international bounties on so I can keep finding bounties.
Well, that's what I was saying earlier. There is no international communication. It's basically telegraph via shortwave radio.
That's why I think we go to Federation of Mech. Then we just head that way.
That's what makes this communication device you've discovered in the tree so very, very obscure.
Honestly, you're right. I mean, there's no reason not to just make a decision here. Let's just hit it.
I think we just go to Federation of Magic. There's just, we're not getting anything done. What's this thing? It's gone. It's off. I mean, I could rip it out of the tree and bring it with us.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't think
if
that's
we.
a bad idea.
We have the bikes. It's not like we're carrying it at all times. So, and if we never find something to plug it into, what's our loss?
And as of right now, it's not working. So it's broke. I can't break broke.
Yeah, let's just take it.
Okay.
I'd like to just.
I mean, I can help you rip it
yank.
out of the wall. Or,
Okay.
Does it come out?
Yeah.
Cool. Does it look like it came out mostly one piece, or is there bits?
Yeah, the
definitely?
wires, trailing.
Okay. But there's not bits of it. It's just all wires.
Was there any like satellite dish antenna or anything hidden on the tree?
There's some wires going up into the tree.
cut the tree down.
I think we should follow the wire, see if there's a transmitter of some point.
Do you want me to climb up them?
You guys go ahead with that. I'm going to
Yeah.
start connecting or setting up all this stuff on a bike so it won't just fall off while we're riding.
Yeah, put it on a bike. I'll climb.
Okay.
Climb the wires and see if there's just
So if you search long enough, you're going to find a 3-inch dish.
Okay.
We acquired 2 more bodies and a unknown sized radio. I don't know where we're going.
I'm going to take the 3-inch disc.
Just put it in the glitter boy's hands. He can carry all of
The
it.
radio's about the
can't.
size of a laptop.
Okay.
Why can't you?
Because
He doesn't want to.
He doesn't want. It's not like you need your hands to fire your gun.
Kind of does.
I thought it was like
It's a gun.
I thought it was like mounted to his shoulder, and he's kind of like.
It's still a gun. I mean, he's using shooting skill to fire it.
also, I just don't want to.
Well, we have our heading. We have the things. I
How
guess
likely
have
would it be
a
that
heading.
I could get all three of these
Here we go.
androids on one bike and it still be able to run with me on it?
Yeah, they don't weigh that much.
Okay, cool.
I do think it's about time for us to find a big old like truck and trailer or something for all of us to start
Yeah. It's
moseying around in.
right around.
Definitely got to get more coverings for this now too.
Alright, so I assume you're heading for what, like Shadow Village on the south side there?
Shadow Village sounds spooky.
Why not just like
Because there's no major city there. Shadow Village has got to be it.
The closest point in Federation Magic that's like unknown town of the Federation.
Yeah, so that'd be Shadow Village. Or is like Helena?
Yeah, that looks like it's just out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this middle area of Missouri and like Arkansas not part of anything? It's just open.
Is it just another
It's
wildlands?
mostly farmland. The closest thing to law and order are the cities, so like Kingsdale has a pretty decent perimeter of defense.
I noticed Helena's a white dot. What's going on with white dots?
Does that just mean it's independent?
Whoops.
Oh.
There's a legend on this, I thought. There's no legend on this.
Because Chihuahua over here is also a white dot. And Durango.
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 So is Salt Lake. So is Denver.
Las Vegas. The ruins of
Tolkien.
Dallas.
Poor Zach.
Duluth,
Is that
Washington D.C.,
Atlanta.
Philadelphia.
Okay, filled in red circles are capitals. Orange is settlements. White is ruins.
so white is a ruin.
So Atlanta's gone. Washington D.C.'s gone. Philadelphia's
Wait,
gone.
what's the place that's on the east called? I can't read it.
Shermanian Nation?
Shimarian.
Shimarian.
So that's where the
That's where Maryland is, yeah.
you know.
Yeah, the Shimarian warrior women are legendary. They're Amazonian. They ride cybernetic.
So
panther
Cyberworks is the shadow government, is what I'm hearing of that nation.
Oh, fuck the Federation. Let's go hang out with the Amazon.
I think all.
And then they'll get picked up by the shadow government.
I think we're all going to get murdered by Amazon instead of hanging out.
I don't think anyone here is nice.
I'm not an enemy of the state there. Unless they're evil.
And there's the Redstone Arsenal, home of Golden Age weaponsmiths.
Where's that at?
On the top of the dark woods there.
Oh, I see.
I mean, it's on the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could swing by there first.
I'll pick up a set of glitter boy armor.
Yeah.
Could you use a set of glitter boy armor?
No, it would have to be specifically
Would I know
made for me. Any sort
roughly
of gear
where a nearest
has
like
to be
Romano
made.
sect would be?
They're north.
In north.
They're north. They're up around Quebec.
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 I forgot I'm
Laszlo,
Canadian.
they're on the lakes.
Camp Laszlo.
New Laszlo, old Laszlo.
I forgot that both the framework I am and my race are both like Canadian.
Yeah.
A.
City of Iron? That sounds dangerous.
Can't be more dangerous than
And
the
Shadow Village.
Shadow Village or Redstone Arsenal. And honestly, can't be any more dangerous than the Coalition Slayer is. So.
Golden Age weaponsmiths do mega damage recreations, like M1 Abrams tanks that have been replated with mega damage armor.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Good jets, and I mean it's all fairly expensive stuff. But
We need to get ourselves a jet. Be like the X-Men. Just
Oh, yeah.
zip around where we're needed.
If we're fast enough, just steal it.
Anyways, East.
Sure.
Good soldiers push east.
They do, in fact, do that.
Where to first?
Redstone Arsenal.
Making a beeline across there.
Yep.
Well, yeah, it's skirting around Coalition. I don't think we want to dip in there.
We're getting dangerously close to them. They're dinosaurs.
You know, I kind of want to check out the dinosaurs.
The dinosaurs in Florida.
We make a pit stop in Atlanta, and then go to the Shadow Village, and then go up to the Amazonian.
So you do come across a massive ley line right about here. Let me draw. There it goes. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's doing that thing again.
Oh.
It's probably my laptop. Yeah.
There's nothing stopping me
From
asking
what?
you if the rain hit it.
Did not.
Are you sure?
It did not.
Are you sure?
It should not.
Something like that. I have a really cool picture in the old book. What that looks like.
The old texts.
The old text. There you go.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It's like a big old tear.
A whale.
Well, how do we get across it, though?
You can push through it.
You might end up going through somewhere.
Now, this is not a rift. So the rifts are where these meet. And they look like that.
Okay.
Okay.
They don't always happen where they meet, but they only happen where
Okay.
they meet. Yeah, these ley line walkers, they ride the lines.
Are they bad juju?
No. You could have chosen to make one. Just saying.
Well,
But
that's-
Mikey
I
wants to be
feel kind of inadequate being a mutant rat now, and I could have been a ley line surfer.
A subway surfer?
Silver Surfer?
Anyways,
I'd like to go home now.
Is the ley line going to mess with any like the bikes or cybernetics when we go through it? Okay.
No.
Drive
All
right
of your-
through it.
All of your magic and sonic stuff stops working when you're in the line. So your techno-wizardry stuff doesn't work correctly. You can barely control it.
Yeah, it's
But
deal with it.
push through, and you're fine.
Good. We were curious about the ley line before we knew where everything was coming from, so I don't think we need anything else from it, right?
Not as of right now. It's good to know where it's at.
Yeah, like I said, basically between the two orange dots, you'll find at least one. All right, so we're gonna head off this way, and I honestly think we're gonna stop here. I need to do a little bit of reading, but
More prepping.
yeah, just to make sure that we've got some stuff ready.
Cool.
We went the opposite direction of where you wanted us to go.
No, not necessarily.
That's a yes. That's a yes.
No, I kind of expected you would chase the android thing. What with two in your party?
Yeah,
I didn't know if you'd do it right away, but yeah, I gotta say that I'm not doing a recap on this game, by the way. But if I were, I would definitely be talking about the Demon Town and like the do we deal with it or not. That was really neat.
Yeah,
Not.
I was trying hard to play into my character there because he's pacifistic but also overly competent on everything. So I was like, I don't see any problems here. Like, nothing's gonna happen.
I need to play mine better. Mine wants to die in battle and it's pretty dumb.
Yeah.
So I need to.
Yeah, no, I mean, I was
That's
just
the first
kind
time
of.
I've ever willingly split a party.
Notes for next session is be stupid.
Yeah.
Well, Derek's trying to be stupid, but he's the smartest one in the party. So.
Well, I've talked to Bob about how
yeah.
I'm playing that.
All right. Well, we're gonna wrap up the stream here.